the sports world during these unprecedented times? Or you wanted to showcase your talent? Then sign up for a free account at www.watchmylights.com. My Lights is a social media sports platform that provides all users with a free way to communicate and share sports highlight videos with anyone around the world. So whether you're a coach and want to easily recruit for your players, an athlete and want to showcase yourself, a parent, grandparent, or sports enthusiast, My Lights has you covered. Users can create a free account to share highlight videos, chat, post, and follow other users. My Lights is the new free social media sports platform the sports world has been waiting for. So go to www.watchmylights.com and get started now.
Hey, welcome to Off the Dribble, man. Presented and powered by the Warner Robins All Stars in association with Love of the Game Network, man. Yeah. I mean, y'all see it. Y'all see it, man. We want to give a shout out to our guy Cubbylee that joined us today, man. Cubby, what's up, brother?
Man, thank y'all guys for having me. Thank you guys for having me.
All good, man. CEO of Cubbylee Photography. And Cubby, we're gonna get to you, I promise, man. But you know how the show starts, right? Hey,
y'all do y'all, man.
Charles, what's up, brother?
Man, what's good?
I don't. Hey, has anybody seen that?
Yeah.
AJ.
Yeah, man.
Tat, go with it, Tat.
Man, golly, man. I've been taking all this heat on Facebook, man. They talking about my ball team, man. It ain't been a good weekend for me. Man, it's rough, man. I don't know, man. Golly, man.
Hey, Tat, you should have had you a Heineken today.
I should have, man, but golly, man. I'm just lost for words, which I usually ain't lost for words, man. But just get on my nerve, man. Ball team, like now, I go for the Saints because I like more quiz, man. But that's about it. But I want my ball team to be there, man. They cheated us yesterday. I'm going record. They cheated us. Yesterday. I'm saying if you don't like it, I don't care. They cheated us yesterday. I'm mad about my ball team, man.
Hey, why you snatch the bag off like that, man?
It got hot enough.
Couldn't breathe.
They have 3 little holes in there. Boy, it got hot enough, boy.
Hey, what old boy said on Django?
Yeah, but needs more put some more holes in there. Whoever fixed that thing.
Need mine.
Yeah.
Don't ask me mine for nothing.
Man, what's going on, man? Man, it ain't been a good week for me, man. About a weekend, I say, man.
Hey, but here's the thing, man. Y'all won a division.
Yeah.
Y'all made it to the playoffs.
Ain't enough.
Y'all gonna have, I'm sure, defensive rookie of the year.
Didn't touch Tom Brady.
Well, I'm trying, Tat. I'm trying.
The quarterback looked promising, man. The catch I had playing quarterback, he looked
Heineken.
Hey,
yeah. Hey, and speaking of that, man, y'all know he's from Georgia, Collins Hill High School.
Wow.
Yeah, from Collins Hill High School, man.
I don't think we did that much research on him, but
hey, see that there you go. I know Buffalo won today, and the Rams won yesterday. So.
My Rams won. That they did.
Hey, yes, they did. Charles, I was expecting you to have on the Rams sweatshirt today.
No, man, I rep. It's all over the wall. I can see.
Hey. When y'all consistently win, there's no need to go out of go like that, huh?
You gotta act like you've been there before.
Yeah, there you go. I'm with you.
Okay. Yeah, act like you down that week when you got to go down to Green Bay and it's cold.
Hey, but they had us counted out in Seattle. They're like, oh, they ain't gonna beat Seattle. The kid get hurt. Golf got to come in with a broken thumb. It's like,
Golf played well though, but that defense, man. I can't say nothing about that. We shouldn't have traded. We shouldn't even gave y'all Jalen Ramsey.
You know what I'm saying?
So hold on, Cubby. Who are you? Who you with?
Jacksonville. Sound like Jacksonville.
Hey, we can go 0-18. Hey, I'm a Seminoles and the Jaguar. We both down, so I can take all the heat.
Hey, Lord bless you and my homeboy Mike Wilson. He love them Jaguars too.
I love my Jag. I talk bad about them, but I love them.
I didn't get that joker straight devil this year.
But I blame front office, man. You got to blame front office on something. Tom Coughlin, TC, horrible.
Now my college team's been down for a minute, man. So my college team is Mizzou. They've been down for a minute.
Yeah, but y'all came in SEC and won the East two years in a row.
Yeah, I mean
after that, I don't know what happened to you guys.
I was about to say it's been real.
Hey, but my college team is up.
Man, they beat Georgetown today.
Yeah, man, we 8-2 this year. We took care of Georgetown yesterday. You know, that's always a huge game for us, man. So we was able to pull it out. So I just got to, thank those guys up there for representing and holding it down, man. Looking for Connecticut. Shout out to Harnett, man. We looking to see if we can get, Connecticut next.
Man, hey man, I see you boy Cam talking trash to me. How about the Ravens?
Yeah, hey man, they was in here about to flip the house over looking at that game. So Cam's a Ravens fan, and Boogie is a fan of whoever is playing the Ravens.
Yeah,
okay. So it's a house divided every week then.
Yeah. So Cam called him a bandwagon, and he had to explain to him, "Nah, it's just whoever playing the Ravens I want to beat the Ravens. I don't care about anything else." So yeah, that was interesting for a little bit. But shout out to the Ravens, man. They did their thing. And shout out to the Saints. Big up Marquez and those guys over there, man. They was able to pull it out. A convincing win against them Bears.
And they gonna get some get back from me next week.
There you go.
They got Tampa Bay. They gonna get some get back from me next week.
Yeah, they in New Orleans too, right?
Yeah, they're playing at home. So
yeah.
All these jokers that talk trash about the ball team. I'm a New Orleans Saint now. Now, what you gonna say about that? All y'all teams at home on the couch, and now my other team still playing. Yeah. Then look at Juke. Look at Juke.
TB12.
Hey, what Tom Brady be doing?
Yeah.
What's up, Juke?
Juke, what's up, brother?
Them back rows.
You right.
Yeah.
You right. I can't say too much.
Hey,
they cheated us yesterday.
Juke, I think Juke put a couple of tweets up for you too.
He did today.
No. After yesterday.
I got to go back and look.
I think I seen them. Yeah.
I got to go back and look.
Probably logged off last night.
I did. Well, I was mad. Well, I wanted to look in the mirror and fight myself.
But y'all played a good game. What time? You only lost by what? 7?
8, man. But
8.
Yeah, man. It's just.
And considering, right? So I'm gonna give you. I ain't gonna give you an out, but I'm gonna say, I know. Was the coach out? Nah, the coach was there. What team was the coach out? That was today.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was that yesterday?
That's tonight.
That's tonight with the Cleveland.
Cleveland coach out.
Oh, okay.
Cleveland coach out.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. What's up, Mondre?
Mondre, what's up, brother?
Hey, I'm trying to get you some outs, Tat, but I can't.
I ain't worried about it.
Man, you can't get that man no outs, man.
Look at him.
Hey, he gotta eat that till next year. Till next, right. He gotta ride with that.
You're right.
So I had to ride it for 9-10 years.
Hey, Tat, I got a question, Tat. I question. Who you want to keep Alex Smith or you want to keep with Heineken?
I want to keep both. I would like Alex Smith to be my backup to probably mentor him.
I'm sorry. I'm responding to Mondre right there. No, I ain't going with Louisville, man.
Yeah. I want to keep both of them, man. So he can mentor him and show him the ropes, and then we'll have a good backup. So
I think that's another award y'all will get too, Tat. That comeback player of the year.
Yeah, we'll get Alex Smith, but
Alex Smith.
He should have came back.
17 surgeries.
Hey man, 17 surgeries should have came back yesterday.
Alex Smith is not gonna win no playoff games, man.
Man, there you go hating again.
I'm keeping it real, man. I don't want you to get your hopes up and then be
But
like trade him.
So you saying
What his playoff record?
Alex Smith?
Not good.
Man, I don't know, man.
He only did good when he went to Kansas City, correct?
Yeah.
He did what?
Yeah, he did better in Kansas City than Andy Reid, I think.
He ain't do nothing yesterday.
He was on the bench getting paid.
He ain't do. Comeback player of the year should have came back yesterday.
Talk about it, Juke. We don't even represent that over here.
Mondre said Louisville the best team in Kentucky right now.
Cam, I ain't hating no Just saying, brother. He win playoff game.
You're right, Cam. You're right. That's all right. He's gonna be crying about Jared Goff next week when they got to go to Green Bay.
So yeah, who got to play next week? Jared Goff.
Yeah, it gonna be negative 172 in Green Bay, and he got to go out there with 17 pins in his thumb.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all don't quit underestimating. Y'all, hey, Seattle. Oh, the Rams gonna lose. They do. They out of a quarterback.
Y'all got big Aaron Donald.
So
he got hurt yesterday.
He got hurt. But
what his status?
He might be out.
He ain't gonna
had a chicken bone stuck in his sternum or something. Go over there eating chicken on the sideline and wolf down a bone. Got stuck.
Yeah, you right. He was eating Seahawk chicken. He had a Seahawk rib stuck in his throat. A Seahawk rib. Yeah. But we all right. We are all right, man. They said that about Seattle. Oh, they can't do this. They ain't, man. Go on somewhere, man. Y'all gonna sit down. Go on sit down.
So Cubby, y'all got the number one pick this year, don't you?
Yeah. They talking about Trevor Lawrence, man. I'm kind of want Justin Fields. I want to go against the grain, and I want a black quarterback. Just to throw that out there, a black quarterback.
That ain't gonna happen.
Well, whoa, now, you know they talking about getting Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer is getting
Urban Meyer elect Justin Fields.
If they get Urban Meyer, they drafting Justin Fields.
Yep. I think the biggest mistake the Jaguars ever passed up on was not picking Tebow from a business aspect, because hometown kid and I don't give a damn about the Gators, but
man, that was the best decision they ever did.
Man, you crazy, man. Tebow was a player. Man, Tebow was
a winner. He a winner, man.
Oh, you right.
Football player, man.
Tebow a winner. But and he from the city too, so that would have brought him some revenue.
You wanted him at quarterback?
Okay, look what the Saints are doing with what that kid named Tatum.
Jason.
But this is what y'all forget. Tebow had an opportunity. He had opportunity. He played in the NFL.
But
he didn't do nothing.
Yes, he did. He won a playoff game. He won a playoff game, and he was productive.
Man, I could have threw the ball out there like that. That thing.
No, there you go. There you go. Now you just like Kenny last week talking about he was a DB. There you go.
Look, I'm saying Tebow is an athlete. He's not a quarterback. He's an athlete.
He threw
quarterback.
Charles, he threw for 10,000 yards in Florida. Huh? 10,000.
10,000 what?
Yards at Florida. He threw for 10,000 yards. How's he not a quarterback?
He was a great college quarterback. He is not made built to play in the NFL, man.
He didn't get a chance. The man was kneeling. He started kneeling before he started kneeling.
He was kneeling.
Yeah.
He should have got his ass up and threw the ball.
The same thing they told Kaepernick.
Insane.
Yeah, Juke. You better get your set together, man.
Yeah,
hey, Juke, send me some games.
Hey, Juke said the Steelers looking sleep right now.
Yeah, they down 7-0.
Yes, good.
Already?
Good.
Yeah.
A lot of those Steelers fans were cheering against me yesterday and just laughing, hee and ha. And I hope Baker Mayfield throw for 400,000 yards tonight.
Hey, just real quick. Tat, you said I talked about being a DB. I am a DB. Once a DB, always a DB. And this, real recognized real. I seen Coach Westbrook Friday. He said, KP, DB brother, what's up? What's up, Coach? I seen him Friday. He acknowledged it.
Man, please, man.
You know what I mean? He acknowledged it. So I mean, let's not go there.
Tim, you're right. That man was a tight end. That man went up.
He talking about Tebow.
Oh, Tebow got me talking about.
Was a tight end.
You, Charles. He talking about you.
He talking about Tebow.
Who you talking about, Tim? Tell it, Tim.
Clarify, Tim.
Yeah, verify, Tim.
Tebow probably been the best tight end in the league, man.
No, man. No. Tebow was a quarterback, man. That
man
won
a quarterback.
That man won the Heisman. What position he won the Heisman at?
And he win nothing in the NFL.
A playoff game.
He took Denver to the playoffs.
And then won the game.
And then,
there you go.
Against the Steelers.
No, tell you wrong. Tell you wrong.
If he'd have moved to tight end, he'd still be in the league.
But he stood on his principle. He said, I ain't going to tight end. I ain't going to no other position. Man, I'm a quarterback.
That's right. He stood on him.
That's just like Lamar. They kept trying to change Lamar's position.
Yeah, man.
Be a quarterback.
Hey, no. You can't compare the two.
Why?
Totally different.
They put one Heisman in it.
Man, y'all keep talking.
Okay, let me ask you. All right, who had a better college career? Him or Tebow? So why is it any difference?
Who having a better NFL career?
Hold on, you right, Lamar Jackson. What? Hey, look here. Yes. We got enough to make another run. We're returning 6 on offense and 6 on defense.
Hey, shout out to my boy Big Vic though.
Big Vic Burley.
Yeah, he just had a birthday last week, didn't he?
Yeah,
happy birthday, young man.
Man, biggest Vic is Vic about 6'4", probably about 2. What y'all say? About 250. Joker just turned 12.
He will be playing with one of them All-Star 12.
Joker just had a birthday, turned 12 in the 10th grade. Big boy.
Hey,
yeah.
But I like Warner Robins the sophomore running back Malcolm Brown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
I like the kid from last year. I don't be knowing these kids' names. I can just tell you the jersey number 25. He had the little dreads.
James Smith.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, James Smith changed up back, man. Was pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tebow did go play baseball too.
Yeah, because he said, y'all ain't giving me no love over here. I'm about to go play baseball.
I go kneel over there.
Because he can't play, KP.
He can't play what?
QB.
Man, come on, man. I agree with Cubby on that. You send him to Jacksonville, his whole career path looks different.
Man.
Look.
I'm saying from a business. I'm speaking from a business aspect to bring in some revenue.
Marketing, advertising.
A winner is a winner, man.
Yeah.
He did not win.
Yes, he did.
He did win. He overachieved, actually.
Okay, so man,
what you got against Tebow? What you got against Tebow, Charles?
Hey, he better than Blaine Gabbert.
I'm just saying the
yes, sir. Ooh, Charles,
against Tebow.
Man, don't y'all get me started on no Blaine Gabbert, man.
He better than
Blaine Gabbert alone.
Yes, he better than him.
Don't leave Blaine Gabbert alone. No,
he's not better than Blaine Gabbert.
You wasted a first round pick on Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah, Blaine Gabbert's terrible. He better than Dwayne He better than Dwayne Haskins.
He probably is.
Yes.
I would not argue that. But the league has recognized that as well.
Where the fool he went to Carolina, and I think Carolina gonna sign him, which is good because
I heard that.
We play Carolina next year. We're gonna pay him. If he start, yes, because he gonna point shade.
I heard
that. All else, like he did in practice.
You think he'll start?
So he going to Carolina?
Yeah, he gonna start up with Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater?
Man,
Bridgewater got what's his contract look like? I mean, years as far as years.
Man, you don't know what now, man. They might trade Teddy Bridgewater for a tight end. Big Ben looking hard but good.
It's time to get him out of there anyway.
Well, Big Ben trying to go back down to Millersville.
Yeah.
man trying to go back down to Millersville. I mean, he missed old Millersville. He can't go to Millersville during the football season. So
He'll be back. I'll be back.
yeah.
He got banned from Millersville.
Yeah.
No, Juke, you absolutely right. I do not like Dwayne Haskins. No, I do not. Dwayne Haskins is terrible.
Hey, Juke, Tat got that man cut, man.
I called Coach Juke. I called him. I called down there. I said, Coach, do I need to call Dan Snyder? We need to get rid of this guy. We ain't gonna win next week, Philadelphia. We still got him on the roster. And he said, well, Coach, he said he called me Coach too. He said, well, Coach. He called me Coach too. He said, well, Coach, you know, we can just let him hang around for the rest. I said, hang around for what? He gonna be in the way. He gonna disrupt meetings. And no, he got to go.
Hold on. So this was you, Coach Tat, talking to Coach Rivera. So this was a coach talk.
Yes, Coach Go. Yes, Coach Go. So and then he had like he didn't want to do it. So he was like, well, I think I want to. I said, you know what? I cut him off. I said, you know what? I'm calling Dan Snyder right now. And guess what he said?
What did he say? What did he say?
We'll have him cut by tomorrow. I said, thank you. And I hung up. Play no game, man. I ain't with that.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna recap the story. So you call Coach Rivera. So he got to go. Coach Rivera, like, Coach, I think we still got some potential that we could probably work something out. You said, hell nah, he out of here. And if you don't do it, I'm going to your boss. And he said, all right, Coach, I got you.
He gone tomorrow. I said,
I summed it up pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad, what do you think his problem was? What do you think about going back to his hometown? Because there's a lot of pressure.
Man, listen, I've been born and raised in Warner Robin. I go to work every day.
So no pressure.
So going back to his hometown ain't got nothing to do with it. This joker wasn't getting it done on the field. He was in the meeting. And he in the meeting sleep.
You didn't worry about strip clubs, huh?
Yeah, man, he in the strip club. And then the thing about it, he ain't eat nothing. He just in there just chilling. Yeah, so
he can't get no wings.
No, he can't use the wings thing because man. Then the joker sleep in meetings. Then you can look at one of the pictures, man. They talking about stuff on the bench during the game. This man laying out, he ain't even looking at the coach. Like, man, what is this man doing, man? Like,
hey, so I tried to give him my out, man, by saying going back home was hard. But then I had to think about it. Chase Young from there too, isn't he?
Man, listen.
Chase Young he's from DC, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. But listen, this is what I'm saying, man. And Shannon Sharp said it the other day. He ain't gonna look as pretty now that he cut in the strip club. Because they're gonna say, man, this fool just got cut. We ain't fooling with him. They know he was getting that check. Then he was the better thing in there.
And he's a first rounder, so his money's still guaranteed.
No, his guaranteed money is.
His guaranteed money?
Yeah, this ain't like the NBA and baseball.
Yeah, they get a
NFL cats. Yeah, they
I mean, but the strip club gonna love him until he run out of cash, man.
Yeah,
they love him until he ran out of a job.
Nah, they don't care about that. They know he still got something in the bank. So as long as he coming in there, they still gonna love him.
He got some back end money.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. He ain't getting he waiting in line like everybody else right now. In DC he is.
No cut line.
No cut line. No,
he ain't got that. He ain't got that privilege no more.
He ain't going in the back though. He's standing there cold everybody else.
Yeah.
But if Haskins would have stayed with the ball team, he would have won the playoff game.
No, he wouldn't.
As what, the quarterback? As a playing quarterback?
That's why we beat Philadelphia, because he wasn't there. That man like Slap Rock.
I'm just messing with you. Baby.
You ever watch Flintstone? You know how Slap Rock come around, all the stuff start breaking. That's him. Dwayne Slap Rock Haskins.
Slap Rock.
Hey, Charles, we're gonna reach out to Haskins, man. We're gonna see if we can get him on the show.
He might get on him. He got no job no more.
You might be able to pull that off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
All take at home. He ain't got no job.
I'm gonna see if Coach Rivera still got his number. I'm gonna hit him up after he want to be on the show so I can cuss him out.
Hey, Ted, that's what I was gonna say, man. When we get him on the show, you gotta keep the same energy.
Oh man, he get on here, we gonna be straight fussing. we might have an 18-hour show. I'll be getting that joke with the business, man. With that, no Lord.
I'm gonna say, listen,
No PG show that night.
Hey man.
No intro, no nothing. Straight Tat and Haskins.
Man, I might tell Dwayne Haskins meet me at Walmart on aisle 6. if he want to hit, meet me on aisle 6, Haskins. Man.
Hey. Hey.
Drew, you know what I'm talking about? That joke on the Flintstone? Slut rock, man. Every time the joke come around, something bad happen.
Oh man, hey, all right, we good, man. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that a little bit, man. Hey, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors: KPB Designs, Hype South Media, Hype South Skills Lab, 619 Training, and Happy Hydro. We appreciate you guys as always. Yeah, we're gonna get out of that. Tat, you good?
Yeah, man, I got out my system now. I'm ready to talk to old Cubbylee. The eye behind the lens.
Cubby, what's up, baby?
Man, I can't call it. How y'all doing?
Hey, like I said, man, it's exciting to have you on the show, man. That you part of this movement, helping expose these kids, get these kids exposure, man. So definitely salute to you for what you do.
Salute to y'all too.
Oh yeah. We talk about you enough, man. People had to see your face.
Yeah. No face, man. You know, hey.
Yeah. Oh, Ghostface over here.
Yeah.
Hey, so folks, if y'all at the game, man, y'all see a cat on the baseline, up in the rafters, going from side to side, whatever the case may be, with that blue chair, taking those pictures. That's Cubbylee, man.
That's me.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to say hey.
What's that?
I said, don't be afraid to say hey.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, and here's the other side of that. Cubbylee is not only in Warner Robins, he travels. So he up in Atlanta.
If it's a game, I'm going.
He gonna support, man. He supports this basketball movement. So like I said, just another Cubbylee with a blue chair. Yeah,
that's him.
So
the blue chair.
Yeah. And he's getting all those great pictures that you're seeing out there, whatever the case may be. Cubby, before we jump too far into it, man, I know you wanted to kind of touch on something that kind of popped up today, man. So I'm gonna give you this opportunity to kind of just talk about that a little bit. You was on Facebook with some stuff or whatever, so I'm gonna let you clear that up, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, not too much. I don't really want to get into too much details because his mother did reach out to me, Miss Hines. And we kind of got everything straightened out. So I told her I would come on the show, you know, and apologize. So I want to just tell D'Angelo on here, any other kids out there that want to send him and tell him and let him know, hey, Cubbylee, I apologize. I talked to him. I talked to his parents. Only one I didn't talk to was his dad. I'll be at the game Tuesday, so hopefully we can get all that cleared away. And let's just talk about the whole photography thing, man. Just the whole screenshot. If you go try to screenshot some photos or whatnot, I don't mind it. Just leave the watermark on there. Like we said, when you call me, text me all the time. Hey, can you send me a photo? No problem. Here you go. Simple as that. But you know, I work hard with my own money, put my own money up, invested into this company. So, but I don't really want to get into all the details because I don't want to take away from his 1,000 points, and he deserved it. He earned it.
Right.
And I like the kid. So, you know, I get out here and support these kids. I don't have no personal relationship with any of these kids. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. But, you know, D'Angelo, I see him out in the streets, not in the streets, but, you know, at the games and stuff. And there's some mutual respect. Hey, what's up? Hey, man, how you doing? Cool. We keep it moving. But, you know, all respect to his family. And, you know what I'm saying? It just, I think it's something that need to be discussed because I'm not sure what's going on, but like you just can't take people photos and just use them. And that was just that would just kind of blindsided me. I'm like, they could have just messaged me. I probably would send them some more photos, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So if people not aware of what happened or the situation, kind of D'Angelo Hines and like Cubby said, man, shout out to him, 1,000-point score.
Yeah.
He reached a milestone last night. Yeah, and I guess let me just say this more importantly, Cubby hit me up last night and to see if we was going to the game, just to be able to cover it or whatever, and we weren't able to make it. But he was excited about going to the game because he knew D'Angelo had a good chance of reaching that 1,000-point milestone last night. So all respect to him, to his people, his family, and all that good stuff. But we're just talking about from the standpoint of the watermark, right? So Cubby takes 1,000 pictures when he goes to games. And he's not getting paid to come to the games or none of this type of stuff. He's doing it off his own free will and supporting himself to come to these games and try to capture and help these kids at the end of the day. And when he puts those pictures out, he puts his watermark on them. And it seems that the watermark was removed, screenshotted and removed or something along those lines. And that's what kind of cleared it up.
Yeah, I think I don't really want to get into all the details because, like I said, and I put another post out, and me and his mom, we had a very productive conversation. So it's like no need to. I don't want to
rehash that. Yeah, we don't want to rehash
about it, but I just want to say congratulations to D'Angelo for hitting the 1,000 points. That's some kids don't even get that.
Yeah. So let's do this, Cubbylee, because I think a lot of people, parents, and people who are entering the business, they may not know of photography and videography etiquettes of when they get to moving in those realms. So people may not know. They may not be doing things intentionally. It may be malintent. You know what I'm saying? So I think it happens sometimes, but some people do know. But so let's. I mean, if we can just clear up this across the board with photography and videography, that probably. So if you want to kind of go into that, Cubby.
Hey, Cubby, before you say anything, saying that, and I'm trying not to laugh, but Charles is always the one that come in. Well, hey, listen. Well, maybe it wasn't this
Charles. Charles is the voice of reason.
Yeah.
I am guilty. When I first started posting videos, I am guilty of that, and I didn't know. But I remember you had to tell me, like, bro, you can't do that.
Yeah, but I know, but if
you just talking about the way my approach to it.
Yeah, it's funny to me because it was all seriousness, and Cubby telling his, and then Ken, and then you say, well, like what? Well, my bad. I ain't my bad being sick. Go ahead, Cubby. My bad. I'm hush.
Hey, that's that's Red Cup smoothness talking.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cubby. Go ahead,
hey, Charles. Can you repeat it again, Charles?
Damn, I'd have made the man forget. My bad.
So I think a lot of people don't know as far as photography and videography etiquettes when it comes to sharing and resharing things and using those type of things. Like I said, Tat had to tell me when I first made a video, cut some stuff up here and there. I was like, he's like, whoa, you can't do that. You need to make sure everybody gets the credit that they deserve. So some parents who are, just happy that their kid reached something or did something.
I got you.
That should take place because it's not just Cubbylee. This is something that's across the board.
No. This definitely just like not just me. It's all over. Not just in Middle Georgia, but metro area. I know photographers up there, and I even reached out to a photographer when this happened to me before I even posted this, and one of the guys, and he was just saying the same thing happened to him. So, and me, I usually be posting a lot. We work. I mean, if you look at the money and the cost of the gear that we have to use, like it's expensive. And just for our work to get put on these platforms and try to help these kids and try to help these kids, and for somebody just to steal your photos or screenshot, I don't mind you screenshotting using my platform or using my photo, but just leave the watermark or if you take the watermark off, give me some photo credit.
Yeah.
So I think that's the whole issue. I don't be tripping because this is just a hobby and it's something I do on the side as well. And I'm really just trying to start a real business with it. I do have my LLC and stuff, so I do pay my taxes on it. I just had to pay my taxes back on it last December. So I just think it just has to be a communication, I think, with the students, with the parents, and with the coaches as well. And I think it just have to be a line drawn like, hey kids, like these photographers don't mind if y'all use their pictures, but don't try to make it your own image. Leave the image how it is. Now, if you want to purchase the photo and do whatever, by all means, once you buy the photo, I don't even put the watermark on the photo. If you buy it and it's all yours, you can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. So that's just how I look at it from my business aspect and how I run my business. I can't speak for other photographers, but from what I hear, someone they feel, but someone don't want to talk about it because they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But that's them on me.
And if you listening out there, Trey Green, if you go on my Facebook page again and steal one of my pictures and you post it, I'm gonna find you. So you ain't gonna be doing my pictures like that, putting them on there like they yours. You ain't gonna be doing all that stuff. And I told you that last time we gonna have this conversation.
Hey.
Unless it's Dwayne Haskins.
Man, ain't nobody taking pictures of that fool no more. Everybody that took pictures of him gave him his pictures.
But now, like I said, it's no, I don't really harp on it or even really discuss it that much. But it does happen a lot. And really, I don't really, like I was telling my mom today, I really don't be following these kids. I'm 30-something years old. I don't got to be no business following these high school kids. The stuff that they be posting and all this stuff, I'm not into all of that. I got kids of my own, wife. Y'all know my situation, so I follow other photographers and other like-minded people like my age.
Well, I tell you that.
You know what's going on. Someone may send me a picture, like another photographer might send me a picture, like, "Hey, look at this." And but like I said, I can only control what I can control.
Right. And the thing about Cubby, we and I know we do. I know we appreciate and I know a bunch of kids that does appreciate you coming to the game and getting those photos and of them and when you walk in the gym, it's almost like now they want to try to do something so you can capture that moment. And I mean, you even go on the road with us during the summertime, come take pictures of the kids, this, that, and the other. But I mean, the thing that you're doing, with taking pictures and photos of the kids is something that I don't think we've had done here in this area. I know a bunch of people that has been doing it, but I don't think they've been doing it too.
I think they've been doing more in the metro area. And and that's how me and you kind of got started, Pat, to be honest with you, man, because I know about AAU, but I didn't know if Warner Robins had an AAU team. So I was just doing my own research and I seen the Warner Robins All-Star. And so that's why I sent you that message on Twitter over the summer. And ever since then, we've been rocking.
Right. And think about it, we're gonna continue to rock because you're rocking the right way for these kids.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, man, and man, I mean, people see your work and see what you're doing, man, and it's all positive and all for these kids, and that's the main part, and the main thing, man, that you're doing.
Sometimes one parent told me, I don't even know if she want me to say her name. I'm just gonna say
don't say their name.
And she was just saying, the kid, his father was deployed, and so he was just using my pictures to seeing what his kid was doing. So that kind of brought joy, and that kind of gave me like that right there. When she told me that kind of validated, like, all right, that I know my purpose.
Yeah,
I know my purpose.
Well, think about it. Think about it, because some of these kids or some of these teams, their parents don't even come to the game, so they'll never have pictures of them being action photos or something like that. So I mean, you actually are providing something that maybe the kid isn't getting. A kid might have one or two pictures that one day when he gets old enough or gets grown and have kids, he can show his kids that picture.
And that was like my whole purpose, because I'm a baseball player by trade. I played baseball my whole life, all throughout high school. You know,
hey, Cubby, real quick, don't get into that yet. We're gonna ask you what. Yeah, this is how the show flows. So right now, that's next segment, as they say in the biz.
In the biz, I got it.
Yeah. So we're gonna ask you that next segment. But to kind of wrap this up, man, and get out of it, right? So you reached out, you talked to the family, everything is all good.
Everything's good. We got. I'll be at the game Tuesday. I talked with D'Angelo. I just told him, hey man, I didn't mean no harm, and before I even posted, I kind of, sometimes you feel bad, you shouldn't post it, but at the same time, like I gotta protect my business, and like how you discussed earlier. But
it's personal to you.
Yeah, it's I was just telling him, like, Matt, I have the utmost respect for you. I have no, like, what I'm gonna gain from you putting down a kid. I'm 30 years old. Like, I'm gonna get nothing. I ain't gonna get nowhere in life doing that.
Yeah.
Any of the kids out there, you can get nowhere in life putting down nobody else. All we can do is big up and be positive and just uplift one another. And I'm not in that type of business to put down especially a kid that's just trying
to. Hey, so like I said, man, so the moral or the takeaway, if you're using photos, and if you want the watermark going because you want to use it for whatever reason, just reach out to Cubbylee or whoever took that picture.
You guys the worst thing I could do is charge you or tell you, hey man, here you go. Yeah.
And you're a genuine dude, man. So it's not even, you know what I mean? It's not even that. And then just support the folks that's out there that's trying to support your kids. So we got Cubby on the screen right now with us, man. But shout out to Jade too. Real quick, Cubby. I just want to give a shout out to Jade, man, because she also is doing it. She's showing up in the gym. These folks are showing up in the gym, capturing these different things, man. So salute to y'all. Go ahead.
Sometimes, like, I may not post everything on Instagram or whatnot, but Wasey may hit me up. Hey, you got the game? Hey, send me a photo. So I'll be talking with Jared Pro. I was at I was up in Wheeler, and I seen Willie. Me and Willie kicked it.
Tournament of champions.
Yeah. So it's just like I'm just trying to do my part.
Cubbylee, the rambling man, that man all up in Atlanta. Tournament of champions. The Lemon Street Classic.
Lemon Street.
Hey, coach.
Can't forget about High South too.
Oh yeah, we know you was at. They know you at the High South event. Now you're gonna be there if you ain't nowhere else.
Hey, Screaming man, the Screaming Demons kind of hurt me this year, man. But we can't. We can only control what we can control, right?
Right. You're right.
So
but we want to see some more. We want to see some more Middle Georgia teams in the Lemon Streets. The TOCs.
Well, we did have a bunch of them. We had a bunch of them, but that with the COVID situation, they had to change it.
Yeah. So Jones County was supposed to
had a lot of teams in the Lemon Street Classic. To be honest with you, there was a whole bunch of teams. I think Northside was in it.
Northside wasn't in the Lemon Street.
Not that Northside. Now it probably was Northside Columbus or the Northside in Atlanta, but it wasn't Northside. It was supposed to be Jones County, Upson Lee. I think Westo was supposed to be there. I think so. It was a bunch of teams from Middle Georgia, South Georgia that was supposed. That also was actually there. A bunch of teams from Augusta, Grovetown, and
I like Grovetown. I like Grovetown and Evans. Grovetown, they was at the Lemon Street.
Mm-hmm.
I like those two.
And let me shout out to Mondre and them. Had a great event, man. Lemon Street Classic.
Shout out to Jay.
Hey, and Cubby, you stayed up there too, right? You stayed overnight, and then you were at the there was a TOC Tournament of Champions. You was there over there too, right?
Yep. But I was only there only one day.
And West Side was West Side.
My boys went up there. Yeah, West Side. Yeah, Wasey done was up there. I seen Wasey up there.
Yeah.
I got so many photos, but man, wife about to drop this baby, so sometimes photos be the last thing on my mind. So I just want to kick it with the family sometimes. And
shout out to wifey for holding you down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead and get you some of those sleepless nights.
Yeah, there you go. You better get up and help them in the middle of the night diaper changes.
Yeah, please.
This your first one? Huh?
Hey man, this about to be my fourth or my third. I got a stepdaughter, but she's mine either way. So I say 4. Father of 4 coming.
Yeah. AJ was the last of the Mohicans for me. Well, if I had another one and come out like that, boy, woo, boy, I know I'm leaving.
Oh yeah,
Father of 4, man. I'm happy. 2 boys, 2 girls, man. So blessed.
Hey, there you go.
AJ, my last one is 13, buddy.
Man, well,
talk about it.
I can't wait. I thought I was gonna get out of daycare, man. I got daycare again for another 2 or 3 more years. They keep going up.
Hey, y'all go get them pictures.
Yeah. He needs you to go get them pictures.
Yeah. We need to get some of these pictures now.
I'm gonna go get them regardless. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
This is my
28. Whoa, 28-0.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Cleveland up on Pittsburgh, 28-0.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, boy, thank you, Lord. Y'all ran my wish, boy. Woo! Some of y'all, when we get off this show tonight, you better deactivate your page if you pick that me.
And they at home.
And they at home.
In Pittsburgh.
And they at home.
You better deactivate your page if you pick that me.
Last night. Should Pittsburgh move on from Tomlin?
No,
I don't say that. I would say they need to
move on from Ben.
They need to Big Ben need to go.
Yeah, it's time for Big Ben.
I don't care. I don't care who need to go, but I can tell you this: I'm gonna have my Jordan face pictures ready, loading.
Hold on, Tad. I don't know if you seen Cubbylee. I think he sent a shout out to you last night too.
Wait.
Oh wow!
I seen the. It was on his story. Was it on your story? On your story, right?
Kentrice Jones.
Hold on, who's this? A new viewer, ain't it?
That got to be Cubs. That's your wife, Cubs.
That's my wife, man.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Do it. I knew it. Big Ben need to stay asleep. He need to stay asleep. I need him right where he at.
There you go. Shout out to Miss Cubbylee.
Yes, Miss Cubbylee Jones.
Hey, hold on, Charles. Hold on, Charles.
Speaking of another segment in baseball, we got to move on to this other segment, KP.
Here we go.
Y'all like that transition? Was that segue better?
Yeah.
Cubby, you see how Charles do us?
Charles. I've been practice that one all week.
Hey, hold on. Before we get to that, hey, we ain't getting off of this. It was a story, wasn't it, Cubby?
Yeah, it was a story. You see it?
Yeah.
I think nobody was gonna see it. I tried to slide in there late.
Hey, the show took a picture of the couch.
Oh, Tim said he talking about you waking up.
Oh, they're talking about you waking up?
No, they talking about me waking up for the baby. That's what she talking about.
Oh, she talking about Ben. What the hell with Ben, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's talking about no football. Come, you better get up here.
Yeah, she give a damn about Ben.
Yeah, right.
Better get his ass.
He better get up. Yeah, you right, Miss Jones. He better get up. He better wake up.
My bad, Cubby.
It's all good.
Hey, Kenny. He know he ain't better say that. He know he got to get off this show.
Hey, the wind kind of came out of the sail a little bit, didn't he? Hey, man. Oh, thanks, man.
Come, you ought to be like me and just buck. Yeah, buck, man. Just buck.
I just roll over and keep on sleeping.
hey, Kenny. He say that now till he get out, till he log off.
Hey, Cubby, just remember you the CEO of your team, man.
Yeah.
That's how things roll around here. I'm the CEO of Team Plumber. You see what I'm saying?
You just got board members. That's all.
Yeah, nah, she the team president.
Tell it, Kenny. Tell him how you do it, brother.
You the team president. I tell her that all the time, man.
Tell him, brother.
All the big dog decisions got to come through me.
Yes, tell it, my brother.
You see what I'm saying? Day-to-day operations, handle that.
He got
whatever for dinner. You do what you do.
I sure hope she listening. I sure hope she listening. I sure hope she listening.
Let me tell you something about KP wife. She ain't texting on. She ain't commenting. She gonna be on the show. She's coming on the show. She like, hey, is she gonna say as sweet as hell? Hey, y'all.
Hey, if my screen go out, you know what just happened.
Hey, Cubby, you seen him look? Then that joke.
I seen him look.
Yeah, you know.
He trying to take it peripheral.
How do you say? And another thing, don't let me say no more else. But you know what? This ain't about me right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of that.
Yeah, because you know what's coming.
Hopefully, Cam ain't still watching.
As Charles say, transitioning.
Yeah, let's go to segment 2.
Cubby going to sleep for real.
I sleep hard.
All right, he remember I get one of them elbows to that spine. Just get up quick, boy.
Hey, one of them hot bottles when they testing to see how hot it is, and that milk hit you in your face.
Ooh. Man, don't remind me, guy. Oh my. Hey, this baby can drop at any moment. Man, we put the car seat in the car today. Got the bags packed. Man, we locked and ready, man. So
you ready?
All we're doing is hoping for a safe delivery.
There you go.
Cubbylee, boy. I would have a safe delivery too, but boy, good Lord. You doing that, and I got a joker walking around here with no shirt on.
I got 2 on too.
They ain't like this boy him. They ain't nothing like this boy him.
Man, hey, they be best friends, man. My kids and your kid. Oh my goodness. Hey, we seen AJ at the game sleep on Friday night. Yeah.
As he showed out in school all day, he ought to be ready to go to sleep.
Hey, he sure was asleep. He was waking up. Wasn't he coming?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
AJ Smoke,
man. That boy, that man, he got like he been here before, man. For real. He got like he been here before.
That's my guy, man.
Yeah, try babysitting sometime.
He said, KB, come on, that's my guy. What's true? Come get him.
Yeah. Come get him, man.
Come get him for a weekend then. Come get him for a weekend, KP.
Leave, boy.
Hey. AJ can show me a thing or two.
Yeah, man. You want to go ahead and transition though. Look how Charles looking.
Yeah, my bad, Charles. Hey, so Cubby, how'd you get into taking photos? The executive producer's looking at us.
So, a little bit of story about, I'm sorry.
Hey, look at Charles' face.
Go ahead, go.
So, after I got out the military, kind of needed another outlet just to, suffer with like depression and PTSD and stuff, and just needed an outlet to get out the house and doing all the other things. So I just picked up, and I credit my mom, because when I had surgery, I was kind of like down bad, going through depression a lot, and she always telling me, like, you always used to carry a camera around. So she used to always throw that in the back of my head. So one day she saved up some money and bought a camera and started shooting. And then I gotta give a big shout out to Mr. Darnell Snubs, that used to be the sports editor over there at HHJ.
Yes.
I reached out to him one time, and he told me they already had a capacity of photographers. Reached back out, so I kept working, kept shooting. Reached back out to him. Last year was my first year, to be honest. And he brought me on board, and ever since then, I've just been rocking. I've just been on the go. So really, I've been on it. I've probably been doing it about 2 or 3 years. So it's still a learning curve. So still learning things, still learning the business side of it. There's a lot of things that go into photography that a lot of people don't see. Only thing a lot of people see is just the finished product. So they don't see all the late nights, sit around editing, trying to find the right photo. But that's how I really kind of got my mark was through Mr. Snug. So I always tell him every time I see him, although he's not there with HHJ no more, so I always like tweet out or message him, just tell him how grateful I am for him for giving me the opportunity. And I want to tell you too, Tat, thank you for allowing me to travel with the All-Stars, over the summer. So that kind of really helped me, and, just get out there and just keep shooting, man. That's the only way that's the only way I knew I can improve. I'm a hands-on learner. I ain't about to sit behind no desk. I need to be out in the field. So if it's a game, I don't care what it is. Volleyball, I did my first that's one of my favorite sports now, volleyball. But we can get to that later. But that's how I kind of got my started was I just want outlet.
Cubby, if you want to get into volleyball, we better do it now because Charles is giving us that look.
No, just saying, but just shooting all the different sports besides like the basketball and football and baseball. I wish they had kind of more sports, kind of like how the Metro got, but that's a different story. But,
well, Cubby, and we don't play lacrosse in this area.
Man, they got rifles, swimming.
They ain't for that. They
got swimming. They got swimming here. They got swimming here,
but they ain't letting us shoot no guns.
Nah,
rightfully so.
They don't even shooting guns anyway.
They shooting guns somewhere right now, right here. So it ain't with no, and it ain't for no state championship either.
I'm gonna say something. Let me let that alone. Go ahead.
We're gonna get out of that.
But just going around, just shooting all the different sports, man. I'm a sports guy, man. I'm a sports guy. So, and plus, like how y'all guys be asking me, hey man, I'm tired of paying. So I got tired of paying getting in these games too. So had to get my credential level up, trying to get some more. So
I don't know who asked you those questions, Cubbylee.
Hey, I'm trying to help y'all get on. I'm on the floor.
I couldn't get in the rivalry game, man. That just was sold out.
Shoot, I was walking up to the game. I was walking up to the game Friday. They said, "Hey man, hey cameraman, they ain't gonna let you in. They ain't gonna let you in.
Watch my smoke.
Watch this." I went to that little back door. She said, "Oh, come on in, Mississippi. Come on in."
I went to the back door. They're like, "Hey, sir, move away from the door." I said, "All right, I did like this. I got my OT. They're like, move away from this."
But I just need to get out more.
We still building that brand, Charles.
We still building.
But it's one thing I do want to say because a lot of the female athletes they kind of hit me up and ask me why I never post, or I just my day job prevent me from doing a whole bunch of things. So until my work schedule changed, female athletes, even some like softball games or like. Especially with the girls basketball. I love girl basketball, so I be trying to get to the girls game. If I'm able to, I will. If I can't, I still got to do my day job because at the same time, that will pays my bill.
Yeah.
So I hope they can really understand it. And hopefully things are going to change with my work schedule. They're just moving a little slow. So until then, just be patient with me and thank y'all for y'all support. But until then, I just gotta make the gains I can make. So,
well, if he's shooting,
hey, if you pay me, if you say, hey, you pay me, money talks.
and he walks the baselines.
The baseline, the sideline.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be trying to get the angles, man. I'll be getting it. I'm so happy y'all got these new gyms, cause man, I don't even want to get into them old gyms, man.
Yeah.
So,
Nah. But kind of, Cubby, just to kind of piggyback what you said, man. So we've been hit up a little bit as far as the girls' game as well. We trying.
yeah.
We're trying. Yeah. So Friday, we was able to be over there. I was able to be over there a little bit, kind of capture some of that. But it's just with our regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get to those games. But we definitely trying, man, and we see what y'all doing out there.
Yeah.
We see them ladies out there balling it up. So we appreciate that, and we're gonna try to get captured as much as we can.
Yeah, I definitely want to just. I know I was looking at my page; it's just all males. So I was like, man, I need to put some more female sports up.
And segment 3, we'll talk about the rivalry games.
No, I'm good on that. No, we can. I'm good.
Well, we'll start with the first game of the week with Hoko. That was 2.
Hoko Warner Robbins.
Hoko Warner Robbins. That was 2.
Yeah.
That was overtime game. Yeah. Was it a Tuesday? That was a Tuesday game, right?
Tuesday. Yeah, we were there. We were there for both games, weren't we? Yeah, we were there for both games.
Yeah, I still got work.
Number 2 hit that shot to take it into overtime.
HB.
That was Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas hit that shot to send to overtime. I mean, it was a good game, back and forth game.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
They had a kid that came off the bench and gave them a little spark, but then they took him out, man.
I think that was that Malachi?
No, Malachi scored.
He talking about the kid with the dreads. Like
yeah. He came in and gave Hoko a little spark in the second half.
He hit like 2 or 3. He hit like
he came in on fire.
Oh, you talking about I know you talking about I forgot the kid's name.
Yeah.
But he came in. That was a good game though.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was a good game.
Shout out to HB, man. Shout out to HB.
Yeah, HB had a team high, I think 16.
Yeah.
Damari Fullwood. That's what it was. It came in and gave me that spark. Fullwood.
Yeah.
Damari Fullwood. I think he finished with 11.
So just from our standpoint, man, shout out to Coach Garman and Coach Hudson as well for giving us those pregame interviews. That was big for us as well. We appreciate you guys for that. And then, when we, jumping forward, shout out to Coach White, Warner Robbins Demonette head coach.
Yeah, shout out
for giving us that piece as well. So, yeah.
So I got a picture. I'm gonna show y'all this picture.
That's one of the Cubbylee shots.
I mean, that's good work right there, Cubby.
Yeah, that's one of the shots. I'm gonna got to hit with Rashawn Tumlin right now. Yeah.
I got a picture. I got a picture from Tuesday night. I don't know the kid's name, and no offense to him, but I'm just trying to. He be black, the blackest kid y'all got on y'all team, dark skinned dude.
Man, you might be talking about Dolph.
I don't even know his kid name.
From Tuesday when they played.
Yeah, it was on Tuesday. He did something like right before halftime. Y'all was going to have your eye. It's something about your eye when you start yelling at these kids. I don't know what he did or he missed an assignment, but y'all, you just giving it to him, Tat. I got the picture. I'm gonna send it to Charles real quick. Matter of fact,
yeah, show it to me.
I have a way with facial expressions, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I just
facial expressions, or do you have a way with words as well?
Well, no, I wouldn't say a way with words because I'm a very soft-spoken gentleman. And And I mean, I really don't speak.
That's right.
I really
You're
don't.
right.
I really don't speak in a harsh tone. My facial expressions sometimes give off bad vibes that I'm in a certain space and I'm really not. Who said that?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard an echo. But I said that two of me somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. My face expressions tell a lot.
Yeah. It's just my face. Just sometimes my facial expressions says a lot of things that comes to mind and don't never come out. But I mean, it's just like the picture with Rashawn right there. I'm looking at Rashawn.
Number 42, Tat. Number 42 on y'all team.
Hell nah.
Hey, I had to jump in the show.
Man.
Hey.
That's not true, people. Do not believe everything that these people are saying.
When he can't say it, listen, let me say something about that. When he can't say it out loud in public because it's inappropriate, his face saying it.
Hey.
That's that you lucky.
See,
lucky the right people here at the room.
That look to Rashawn Thomas was more of he asked me he asked me something about something, and that's the look I gave him because we tend to ask each other questions throughout the game, and he asked the wrong question, and I just looked like that, and that was it.
That's what that was about.
Yeah, that was it.
All right,
that was it,
right,
man.
Right, Chris. We know.
No, and I no. The thing about it, they know I don't never get loud. I never raise my voice. I mean, I don't do that. I mean, that's not in me. That's not the personality of mine. I'm a real quiet. Humble.
We're gonna have to do a 2020 recap. We should have did that for New Year's. Yeah. Just on the show, just the show. We could have did a 2020 recap just for the show,
bro. The kids will tell you.
The kids will tell us what.
That what's he talking about? I'm like, I'm not. See, now you're trying to get my blood pressure up. You almost got me just then. What you're trying to do? I know you're trying. I'm not.
Don't let the devil use her.
Yes, she's trying to. I'm not trying too bad. I am not. I do not raise my voice. I'm a soft. Anybody, to any of the kids, I don't. We talk very gently to each other.
No, you don't.
Now listen, I didn't get that bench warning. That was Coach Martin who got that bench warning.
You talking about Friday?
Yeah.
Nah, that was you.
That was you, Tat. That was you, Tat. Nah, that was you.
That was you.
That was you, Tat. On Friday, you got that bench warning.
Oh, it was meant for Coach Martin. They just gave it to the wrong person.
Yeah. They pointed at the wrong person. It wasn't me, I don't think.
Your reputation preceded you.
No, listen.
Hey, he almost got one at the Lemon Street Classic.
I did. I almost did. Man, I almost did. See, now they come out.
Yeah.
You got. Yeah.
But that's passion, though.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah, but I mean, Coach Gorman hollered at me, so I got to holler at somebody. I mean, I can't have a man just hollering at me.
Hey, it rolled downhill, don't it?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah, man, hollering at me.
Roll downhill. You don't know what it is.
Action.
I mean, I'm with you. I get it. But at any rate, Chat, you were making a point.
What point I'm making? You know my mind, man. You know I forget.
I was trying to get you out of this conversation.
Oh yeah. I told him to quit bailing Trey out. Trey was just sitting out there, just whining and dribbling down the floor, throwing his head back.
That's exactly what you said too.
Yeah, that picture's from Friday.
Which
what
one?
picture?
The one that we just put up.
Nah, the one of Rashawn.
No,
yeah.
that's old.
No, okay. Oh, but you just went into a Rashawn story.
Yeah. I went to that story.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Hey, shout out Rashawn. He had a hell of a game on Friday night too. Was that
he did.
Where he had 20?
We lost.
Hey.
Shout out to Trey.
He won.
Yeah.
First time in 4 years.
So, hey, so they sent me this picture. Cubbylee just sent me the picture, man. So hold on, give me a sec.
Oh Lord, I can only imagine. Oh yeah, you might be right. You might be right there.
This was Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday at the Hoko game.
That like Tat got a tuxedo on.
Look at it, man. Man, we in all black. That's the kill, Gil. Man, yeah, man. He did something. He had to do something.
He did something going in the house.
Yeah.
I just saw you because I was right behind.
Is that one of your football players?
No,
I don't think he played for.
He's a junior. Isn't he?
Football players didn't play Tuesday. I think they came
right.
out for Friday.
Did I have a haircut? I had a haircut then. Y'all know,
put that back up.
You finna start growing my dreads back.
Hey. So look.
It looked like I had a cut.
Nah, I know you. So Friday, we at the game. That's an A, man. Hey, man, I'll be right back. So, what?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you why.
A comes back. I said, "Where'd you go?" I had to go get a haircut.
Listen, I wouldn't get, man. I needed it bad for real. I need a haircut bad, but I've decided, and I know I said this on numerous of times, but I decided I'm finna grow my dreads back. So as the shows go on, you gonna see my hair growing. I'm gonna get my beard and stuff, all that done, but I'm growing my dread back. I want my hair natural. I don't want no bald head no more. Well, I ain't got no bald head, but you know it's still a little bit up there. But I'm growing my dread back.
Hey, Charles.
Charles, you still hating?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm waiting.
You gonna hit on my dreads? So you gonna hit on me growing my dreads?
Cubby, why you looking like that, man?
Hey, listen, I am waiting for your hair just to grow out. I'm waiting for it to grow out just a little bit.
I tell you what, I tell you what, if it don't grow like I want to, man, I know what I'm gonna do.
I think you're gonna have.
What you gonna do?
I think you're gonna have success in spots.
Damn, like that. Ain't like that, bro. No, success in spots.
That Mono Ginobili hairline.
Man, come on.
Hey,
dude.
so Tad, you talking about like dreads on the top of your head, or you talking about like my man? What was my man, the rapper from like West Side? Somebody that did the dreads in your beard.
Dude, my plat gonna be back. I'm get it dread up. I already got somebody gonna twist it up. I'm gonna get all that done. Why? You gonna see? You gonna see? I ain't did my Friday with my last time getting a haircut.
So what's our time frame on this?
To my hair growing?
Yeah. No, the dreads.
The dread? I don't know. Depends on how much. I don't know.
I think my beard. I think I have a full beard by that time. So I'm still.
He's bald.
AJ Smoke.
Man, listen what this man said. What you said?
He's bald.
He bald headed.
Yeah.
Man, get out, man.
He cannot grow no more dreads. He's bald. He's bald.
Man, gone, man.
That trying to pull a Jada kiss.
Man,
Right.
That man come in to somebody ball.
Hey, no, he's trying to pull that Deion Sanders.
Hey, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If Deion Sanders can grow his hair back, so can I.
Hey,
So
Tat, help me out there, Tat, please. Help me out, man.
They told me.
What product you gonna use? Let me know if it works.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what else they told me.
This is probably the best question of the night.
They told me
why.
Hey, listen. They told me if you get the COVID shot, you can grow your hair back too. The vaccine help you grow your hair back.
Hey, it's a video out on that. Did anybody see that?
I got it.
I seen that video. That was pretty funny.
Hey, man, look,
Test it out, Tat. Test it out, and we'll see. we'll see the results.
Nah, I think I'm gonna stay with my vitamin.
So Tad, are you getting a COVID shot?
No, boy, I ain't getting no COVID shot.
You getting the
Hey,
flu shot?
they just said
You
someone
getting
got a COVID shot down in my hometown.
See what I'm talking about?
You getting the flu shot?
No, man, I don't take no. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I do for the winter time. Me and my children. Oh, we get extra orange juice, and yes, and y'all might laugh. Well, I don't care, but I take Flintstones, extra vitamin C, the gummies, and I eat those with my children, and we survive.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, besides you, Tat, I think all three of us, we all. Well, I know I'm probably military. KP still in reserve, but he's still in. Ever since I got out, I ain't never take no flu shot. Ain't never been sick.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't taking no
flu shot.
I take my flu shot. Do you take the chicken pox shot?
I don't know. What's that serious shot that we had?
It's a chicken pox shot. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, so kids get them. So So at a certain age, your kids get a shot for chicken pox.
Hey, when I was coming up, if you got chicken pox, then like a whole bunch of people was coming to your house so they can get chicken pox too, so they can get over it and be done with it.
So it's like 11-year-old shots or 10-year-old shots, something like that. So every year you get them.
That must be something new.
Chicken pox, that ain't new.
Bro, no, chicken pox shot. I never heard of that before.
I ain't never heard of no chicken pox.
It's not called a chicken pox shot. It got a name.
You called it a chicken pox shot.
Yeah, that's what you said. I want what you said.
But it prevents chicken pox. Like there's a shot.
But I thought you're supposed to go ahead and get them and be done with it.
No, there's a shot that prevents you from getting that shit. Oops, my bad.
man, going crazy.
Sorry, man.
Hey, all about the chicken pox shot.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm telling you, when I was younger, I got the chicken pox.
Yeah,
you know how I got them? I got them because somebody else that we knew had them, and my mom sent me over there to get the chicken pox. Then when I got the chicken pox, some other people came over so their kids can get the chicken pox.
Right.
So that was done with it.
So y'all had
that was in the 50s. They got a vaccine that they can give you, so you don't have to do all of that.
Man, they robbing kids in their childhood. Getting chicken pox as a child was part of your childhood.
So y'all had a chicken pox party?
I said it.
Damn near, yeah.
But I bet you tell your mama that. I let one of your kids get chicken pox, so you gonna be they ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, I don't think my kids got chicken pox already.
Just because they got the shot. Man, somebody, if you a parent, please get on here and tell these people.
Somebody please.
How long that's been going on?
Years.
They can answer it. She'll nurse. I don't think our kids had the chicken pox.
My kids had Popeye's chicken, but they ain't never had no chicken pox.
Yeah, because there's a shot for them. At a certain age, they get them. There it is. Somebody that, bam. There it is. There it is. 12 years old.
Go back to Andrell's. What was it? What's the name of it?
Man, I ain't never heard of that.
You don't get the chicken pox at 12 years old, though. I got chicken pox like when I was in kindergarten, first grade.
That's what age.
My children well, they ain't but 5 and 10. I don't remember my nephews. My nephew ain't never had the chicken pox.
Because they get the shot, man.
Oh no.
Man, I gotta find out. I'm at my brother. Did they get a shot? Well, yeah, he don't know.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. We know who don't take their kids to doctor's appointments.
Well, I'll take AJ because he got attitude real bad. But
hey, that's one of them team president responsibilities.
He might be in trouble tonight.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm saying, like, what are you talking about? If he gonna be president, they got the vaccine.
Oh, there you go.
What vaccine?
It can't. The chickenpox vaccine. I'm telling you, it can't.
The 80s and the 90s.
Yes, boy.
I ain't get it then.
Oh well, we couldn't afford. We was hood. Now they probably was charging $50 a shot. We couldn't get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm speaking for my Medicaid didn't cover that.
Well, I can tell you this.
How you know about it, Charles?
Well, hey, listen, Pookie know about it. He know.
Hey,
put it up.
Antonio, yeah, he know. He said, "Yep, that's the name of it." He know.
He sure did.
Yeah, he know.
He administering the shot.
Yes, he had it. He got the shot at the high.
Hey, what you say, KP? Hey, how you get the name Pookie?
Yeah, I did ask him that.
Hold on. How we should be ashamed? How we should be ashamed as parents?
Talk
Like-
about it. Talk about it. Talk about it.
How? Like,
But Tanisha, hey, you see how they was giving me a hard time? You see how they was giving me a hard time about it?
Nish, don't fall for it.
oh man, now she
Give
talking
me a
about the
hard
vaccine.
time.
She talking about the vaccine, and she ain't take the vaccine.
No, she's talking about the
Boosters
chickenpox
for it.
vaccine is not. Yeah, so they got boosters, so you get a booster shot instead of getting this. Yeah,
Man, all I
Charles,
know
how
is
you know about all this?
I ain't lying, Charles. How you know?
Man, I know because one, I got kids too.
I just know I got.
We
used
all
to-
got kids.
Charles the president. That's why.
I got used to something.
Charles the president.
Now you on something, Cubbylee.
Hey, you right? You right? I'm the CEO and the president.
Oh,
I'm talking about the
not
vaccine.
only the
My mom ain't never told me about no vaccine, about no chickenpox vaccine.
It's been out in the 80s
Look,
and
look.
90s, the 70s.
what is that something that was required to go to school?
Now, hold on. She said all the kid had what? Chickenpox or the vaccine?
I think the vaccine.
Yeah, your kids ain't going to your kid if you ain't got them. If you ain't got that chickenpox vaccine, you ain't getting to no Georgia public school, buddy.
Oh well, my children probably got it.
Well, then
My
in that
children
case,
probably got it. Yeah, you might be right. Well, I ain't take him to that visit, so I don't know nothing about that.
yeah, that's the one I missed.
Yeah, now that's what I didn't go to. Going to my shot for the vaccine or chickenpox. Like you said, Charles, I just heard the people getting it and don't have it no more. I don't know about nobody don't get no shot.
Like, people just stopped getting it. I don't know what.
Yeah. Hey, people back in the 50s and 60s died of the smallpox, and they just stopped getting them. People in the 70s and 80s and 90s ain't get it and get killed.
Well, yeah, you're right. Smallpox is a version of chickenpox.
All right, I'm gonna get off of that, man.
I mean, I wonder what this show just turned into.
The chickenpox show.
Right,
We went from sports to medical.
the
I don't even know how
vaccine.
we started talking about chickenpox.
Who brought up? Okay,
Brought
who
chickenpox up.
brought chickenpox up?
I did
We-
because y'all was saying y'all wasn't getting the coronavirus, but your kids get the chickenpox vaccine.
It's required.
Told you for Georgia public.
Get no coronavirus shot.
Just say it.
Good.
You know what's in that? You know what's in that chickenpox shot?
Chicken juice.
Popeyes make that shot.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good point. We ain't gonna turn this show political.
Well,
New strands. What
Yeah.
new strand? What's the new strand?
Is it? Oh, I'm
Well, you
assuming
know-
she's talking about the new strand of COVID.
they said it
It's a new-
coronavirus.
yeah, it's a new strand of COVID.
The new strand is the
Wait,
corona.
wait. So what was the first strand? What
The new-
was the first strand?
The first strand is coronavirus. The second strand is Corona Premier.
The man said
You know
premium.
what I'm saying, though?
It can't be Corona Light because it's
It's corona.
Hey, we getting out of this. We getting out of that.
so,
We getting,
so the new
we getting
strand.
off of that.
The new strand is the Corona Premier.
I heard it was a new strand out.
So why won't you take the what Chris Rock say? People take Tylenol all the time, don't know what's in it, but won't take a vaccine.
Well, Charles, you go take the vaccine and I'll learn from you.
And let me tell you something.
All right.
I ain't big on no medicine taking, man. I ain't.
I'm just saying. I'm just keeping
Hey,
it G.
so let's put that public service announcement out there. These are the views of the individuals on the show. We're not condoning one way or the other if you go take the vaccine or if you don't take the vaccine. This is the personal opinions of the individuals that's on the show.
Well, if you take it, let us know how you come out.
I'm gonna come out like I just came out today.
You took the vaccine shot.
Ain't nothing gonna change if I do.
Man, listen. Man, that lady took that COVID vaccine shot and fainted on live TV.
Oh,
The nurse fainted on live TV, man. She fainted.
I'm not taking no shot.
Again, I just want to reiterate these are the
You
individual
want to.
opinions of the individuals that's on this show. We are not speaking ill of the shot. We're not speaking for or against. You have to do the research and determine if that's the best option for you.
So somebody said you won't take no shot, period.
So you just gonna tell my business like that?
Wait a minute.
Hey, Tat. Hey, Tat. Hey, Tat.
So
I'm with you, Tat.
Oh, so y'all talking about the nurse fall now? Y'all be gonna be the ones pass out on the damn. I mean, on the thing on.
Charles, what you got in that red cup?
Hey man, man,
the Corona shot got him.
this man in
love shot done got him. Yeah, the
hey,
man walked out.
Hey, let's go. Let me go over some. Damn, let me go over some scores right here from this past week.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on because Jordan went out completely.
Mr. 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour, 25 minutes, 26. Y'all want to talk about some boys scores this week, man? Boys, girls scores.
Hey, let's start with the we talked to the Hoko game. Let's go to the rivalry game.
Trying to be funny.
No, let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it.
I think it was a good game. Let's start with the girls.
So the girls was a good game.
Hey, Andrell, get off of me, man.
Hey, two highly anticipated teams with both good programs heading into this season. I think our girls are 9-3 right now, ranked number 9. I want to say number 8 or 9 in the state right now. Northside girls, I want to say I think 8-2. I want to say coming into this weekend's game, man, a hard fought game. Our girls, our girls, Warner Robins girls, won by 12, 67-55. Like I said, hard fought game. I think her name, Tasha McGee. She ended up with 21 points for Warner Robins, man. A game high, and Kamara Ridley at 14. Leah Green ended up with 11 for Northside.
Hey, is that the young lady that wear the glasses?
Yes,
she was shooting. She was shooting. She was shooting a ball nice, man.
Yeah, she shoot the cover off the basketball once she gets confident, in doing it. She played actually played real well.
She's a sophomore as well, right?
Sophomore, yes.
What about the senior? I heard the senior had the volleyball player. She had a good game.
Skyler?
No.
Warner Robins?
Warner Robins.
The tall girl.
Haley. Yeah, Haley. I think Haley had 21 as well.
21. Ooh.
Yeah, I think Haley had 21 as well. Haley, man, Haley's another. She's a senior, she's about 6'2".
Yeah.
Good size for a girl, man. Play with her back to the basket. Offensive rebound well. Finishes around the basket. Nice little 15-foot jump shot.
Yeah, she get a lot of deflections and blocks too, man. With that.
Yeah, I think shout out to Coach White and her staff, man. They handled that press real well as well.
They did.
And that was something. Yeah.
I think that's something she talked about within the pregame.
During the pregame, yeah.
Yeah, she talked about them, handling the press and if you think and rebounding too. Mm-hmm. So and they did a great job of rebounding and they did a great job of handling the press. And so with that, they shot layups and got wide open jump shots and McGee hit some threes. And it carried them over, got them over the hump.
Well, I think the Demonettes, man, they're gonna be a hard team to press. They got a really good backcourt, right? Really good backcourt, and they got a few even coming off the bench that can handle that ball pretty well.
But don't both teams they both young, right?
They're young.
Well,
Demonettes got a senior. Demonettes got a senior guard.
Northside got
Northside's young. Northside's
real young. So
Northside got a senior guard.
So what do you think that matchup gonna look like in a few years?
Northside as well.
You're right. Camille Ridley. Bad.
Like Northside right now. Northside is starting 3 freshmen right now. 3 freshmen, one senior.
Who's was the others?
Number 3, is she a senior?
3's a senior. Yeah, Kamai Ridley, she's a senior.
Yeah.
I think they start. I want to say they starting 3 freshmen, a senior and a junior, maybe.
Yeah.
So Northside's gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough for the years to come, because they got those freshmen. And they and I think Coach Fox plays a lot of young girls, sophomores as well. So they gonna be hard to beat. With Warner Robins Coach White right now, like I say, they could make a real deep run in the state playoffs because they got veteran guards, they got good guard play, and they got good size. Got good Kimmy, big Kimmy coming off the bench. She's about 6'3", 6'4". And like I say, you got Haley who's down there 6'2". They just kill you on the boards with putbacks and change shots and on the defensive end, and the defensive rebound well.
Oh, hold on, Tat. Mr. CEO, then he had to get off the show.
You know why he had to get out? Because
I know why.
The real CEO came in. But yeah, I mean, and they can make a real. Both teams can make a real deep playoff run. And I tell you this, I go to another game, a region game. Houston County beat Valdosta the other night.
Yeah. Houston County roll. Well, that's 3 in a row for them.
Yeah, they actually 2-1 in the region right now. So that's a tough region. Northside, Valdosta, Lee County. Who else in that region? So it's only 4 teams in that region.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, I think that's it. So Jordan Johnson, she had 20, and Marquita White had 9. Those House County girls are scrappy, man.
They real scrappy.
They play real tough. They real fundamental sound, man. With Coach Johnson, they get after it. And they actually beat one. Actually, before this Valdosta game, they actually beat Warner Robins and Northside.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Johnson.
Yeah, within the last 2 games. So all three of the county teams right now that I've seen, I haven't seen Perry, so don't know how how good they are. I've seen veterans.
Perry was supposed to play Friday night, but I think they may be dealing with COVID again from what I'm hearing.
Who was that?
Perry girls. The boys played. Boys still played Friday, but
they played Peach County. They played Peach County Saturday night.
Yeah, yesterday.
Girls.
Yeah,
oh well, I know they were supposed to play Friday. I know the game got killed, unless it was the other team. Whoever they were.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I hadn't seen Perry play. I seen veterans rebuild. I think they're in rebuilding mode right now.
Yeah, veterans is young right now. I think.
Yeah, she's playing
for the most part.
Yeah, she's playing a bunch of freshmen as well right now.
Yeah.
So they probably hit their stride in years to come. So yeah.
And I think I think a lot of programs. Somebody said veterans. Andrea said veterans girls are done.
Are they done? I mean, done for the year or done?
Playing.
Like done. I mean.
Is that your personal opinion that does?
Give us some clarification on that. But I was about to say, I think a lot of these girls and boys, there's a lot of freshmen, man, that are really, really talented, but still making freshman mistakes. So I think sometimes, when I look at a game, I have to go back because that freshman can do so much and skill wise, but the maturity level, the experience, the decision making, it's still something that has to develop. So I think that's something we got to be. For me, I have to be aware of. When I'm looking at the game.
I think Central played as well, right? They played yesterday.
Yes. Central played West Side.
West Side.
And I think Central ended up winning that game.
Yeah.
Girls and Tanaya Pryor had a real good game yesterday. Coach T and Coach Waston not hype South
Shout out
Wasted,
to them too. Shout out
but
to
Coach,
them.
but Coach Wasted this time are doing a great job with those girls up there, man, and they're quite young as well. But they know they're getting the most out of them. They're playing hard each night. They learning each night, and they continue. They're gonna continue to grow and continue to win.
Yeah.
So I think for the boys, I think Wasted dropped 32 against Central, 32 and 12 rebounds.
Yeah, now we're gonna do the girls.
Oh,
You
my
ready to go
bad.
tomorrow? No, you good, man. I'm just saying.
Well, hey, Ty, he's a producer, so if he switches up, we just got to go with it.
That was my
Go ahead,
transition.
Charles. Yeah, that was your transition.
That was my transition.
Oh,
So
all
next
right.
time, say, well, on the boys' side.
I said that.
No, you didn't. I think you said. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean on the board side.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I've been working on my transition. I know I said. Somebody rewind the tape.
The tape back. Hey, let me tell. Hold on. Speaking of the tape, so we had the game. We had the Hoko game, and there was some calls that could have went either way. Charles trying to yell down to the ref. You want to see the tape? I got the video.
People, I know people be confused when they listen to me watch the game because I really go for just a fair game. You know what I'm saying? Like if the call is get it right, let's get it right. We know why you went off the show, KP.
Trouble.
It's about to be smoke in the city.
I ain't no smoke, man.
Hey, speaking on bad calls, that's just like last night at the
I stand by what I said.
The Veterans and I forget Blakely County game. Mm-hmm. So they kept calling a whole bunch of travel calls. So my understanding, you know how you pass the ball? Say like you passing and you trying to step into your continuation and shooting. You can do that, but once you get the ball and you holding it and then you try to take your 2 steps, that's a travel, correct?
Yeah.
So if you're saying you catch the ball, if somebody passes it to you, you catch and step into the shot.
Yeah. Is that a travel?
No.
That's not a travel. See, they
not supposed to be
all night last night.
I hope they were calling that on Veterans.
Yeah, they're calling on both teams, really. But
we need
veterans too.
We need those refs on Saturday.
No,
y'all got Veterans Saturday?
Yeah, got Veterans. And what time that game? 5?
Man,
I think it's 5.
Pat don't know, man. Don't ask him.
Yeah.
So you wait.
Kristen, can you tell us what time the game is Saturday?
She don't know.
I want to back up to this call. So you caught the ball.
You caught it, but you stepping in continuation, and then you try to shoot.
You catching in rhythm.
You catching in rhythm, right?
Yeah, catching in rhythm. But every time they kept doing that last time.
Yeah.
Find out.
What was that game? That game was at Veterans too, right?
Yeah, that game was at Veterans.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna be a good. Well, I'll wait till we get to that game.
Refs was in training. In the Perry, Peace County. Perry, Peace County.
I ain't seen these comments. Andrea, we need that. What's the scoop on Veterans girls?
Yeah. You said they were done. How are they done? They ain't winning no more. Or let us know. We don't know.
They look at the schedule and just say they done.
Yeah, they ain't playing no more. They quit. But Perry boy.
Thank you, Miss Brooks.
Yeah.
Girls at 5, boys at 6:30.
Yeah.
Always ill hustling anyway. Perry played Peach County last night, and that continued rivalry between those two. And Perry, beat up on Peach County a little bit last night, 78-61. DeQuan Sunshine Wright at 24-8, and Camden Nelson, he finished with 15-5. Perry's actually coming into their own right now.
Camden,
they football players.
Sophomore.
Yeah, they got the football players back.
Yeah, they got football players.
Oh, that's the clarification. They're not winning anymore.
Hey man, again, these are not the comments of the hosts of the show. the co-hosts of the show. These are the viewers chiming in.
Yeah.
Hey, he's just calling it how he see it, man.
Okay, and that's fine.
Listen,
We're biased.
We value our viewers' opinion, whether we agree or disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I like to argue with him, but I ain't arguing with that.
Andrell, ain't you veterans?
Bingo.
Hey, he calling it how he see it.
KP.
Charles, you don't have to put all the comments up.
I put them all up. They all gotta go.
Hey,
Stop while you're ahead, my brother. It's cold out there.
It's cold out here for a pimp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes, CEO.
Yeah. That's the
CEO?
E I know. That's the E I know.
My thing about it, you ain't supposed to talk to the CEO like that.
Right. Yeah, that's the E I know.
Man,
He come with that little voice, hey y'all, and she'll go snap out on you. Like,
Hey, man. We ain't even doing all that right now.
yeah, man.
Let's get back to what we was doing.
Yeah, man. I was trying to.
So Peach County, that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's going down. All these, hey, let me tell y'all, all these CEOs getting beat down. The market crash, they all going to jail.
Yeah, nah. Well, we were talking about Perry Peach County. But then doubling and doubling play.
You all right, man? You seem a little nervous.
Man, chill, man. Yeah, doubling and Dooley play, man, and Dooley, doubling beat Dooley 64-46.
Oh, okay.
Taquan Davis had a pretty good game, and Zion Davis, both of them had 16 apiece. They both had a good game, man. And like you say, veterans beat up on Blakely County. TJ finished with 16, and D'Angelo had 12, which he eclipsed his styles and points.
Congratulations to him.
Again, salute to him, man. That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, man. Charles, you got that picture, D'Angelo? Still. Whoa. Before you do that.
You putting up every other comment.
Yeah. Hey. Need that man before you put the picture up. Now don't do that.
Cubby, we good, right?
That's talking
good, bro.
Yeah, man. Before you put the picture,
man, I didn't post a photo. I don't even know last time I posted a photo.
Hey, Charles, I'm talking about putting up every other comment.
Yeah, put that one up.
Matter of fact, where Monique at?
Oh, hey, I didn't get on here talking about I was a CEO.
that was definitely Kenny. But yeah, man, shout out to D'Angelo, man. D'Angelo has stepped in one of his roles this year, man, as being one of the leaders of that group, that veterans group, man. That's 9-0 right now, ranked number 3 in the state.
Hey, they one of the only undefeated teams left, Tat.
Yeah, one of the only undefeated teams left. Congratulations, D'Angelo, man. Proud of you. But do me a favor, do a lot of missing on Saturday. But yeah,
I think what's that? 6:30 game?
Yeah, 6:30. And now in the Mighty Demons fell to Northside Saturday. What's that? Friday night. 53-48. Fell to Northside, man, which is Coach Simon does a great job over there, man, with those kids, and he had them ready to play. And
so that was. I
want to say Veterans had a game on Friday night too.
I don't know who
they had a game on Friday night.
I don't know.
They might have played Black. I don't know who they played, but that was the first time. That was the first time Northside beat y'all. Well, not the first time. Northside hadn't beat y'all till what was it? 7 years.
I seen 7 years. 7 years.
And that's true. 7 years. That's the first time Northside actually beat us in 7 years. Hats off to them, man. They came ready to play. They
Coach Simon was in. Hey, shout out to Coach Simon. Man.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Simon, man.
Yeah.
And you know what they did defensively and offensively, some of the keys that he talked about with in the pregame interview as well.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Simon for giving us that pregame. That was big as well.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Simon, man. Like I said, they did a good job. We came up short. I mean,
y'all battled back. Y'all battled back. Just ran out of time.
Yeah, ran out of time. But I mean, hey, on to the next. We on the veterans come Saturday.
It only make you better.
Hey, did they say any status on JB?
Yes, he actually got us.
I know he separated his shoulder, dislocated his shoulder. Yeah.
So he'll be out, a couple weeks with that. So he should return back.
And then speedy recovery up to JB, man.
Right.
Yeah. Speedy recovery.
But you know what, man? I'm gonna say this though, man. Back when we was coming up, man, you put some witch haze on it, put it in the sling for
what are we talking about?
I had to play.
And how many blocks he had?
I want to say he had 9.
Yeah,
he was definitely affecting the game on both ends, especially the defensive end.
Yeah, I want to say he had 9 blocks, man. Played well.
Man, I tell you what, man, I love watching that kid play, man. Because a lot of great kid, and he knows he don't try to get too far away. He does well, so he'll knock down a little 10-15 footer. He'll attack the basket, block shots. So yeah, man, keep working, Jordan. Keep working.
Yeah, speedy recovery, brother.
And, Sean Tomlin and for the Demons finished with a game high 20, 7 rebounds. Played exceptionally well. That's probably one of his best games this season. Trey Green finished with team high 16 for Northside. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well. But he didn't shoot the ball well, but Trey's a leader, man. Yeah, he is. He rallied the guys and got him going. So, he played well, man.
And one else thing, man. The ref called a whistle on him and Rashawn, man. They were just playing with each other, man. Let the kids play.
Well, the thing with that is, and what the ref came over there and told us was, they don't know. They don't know that Trey and Rashawn, they've been friends, for forever and been playing with each other for that amount of time, and they don't know. They just see them, talking trash to each other, and that's all they see. So I mean, I can understand that, but it is a rivalry game. It's gonna be some trash talking, and I know they want to clean it up, but they don't know the extent of friendship of these kids, man.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this too, man. I'm glad that there was security in the building. Boy, there was so many police. If y'all had took like 2 of the polices out, I could have got in there. If you had about 50 of them, you didn't need all 50 of them now.
That's one thing. That's one thing about that game.
But I'll say this, Ted. Hold on, before you go, Ted. I don't think they was all there for security. I think some of them was alumni that want to
Well, I'll tell you this.
And I ain't mad at them.
Even with the security, Northside's gonna have their resource officers there, and our resource officers gonna be there as well. To control the crowd, because I mean it can get a little heated sometimes.
Yeah,
y'all call them resource officers. That's
the ones that work at the school.
No, they're actually police officers now.
Yeah, they're police officers, but they assigned to the school, right?
Yeah, they're assigned to the schools during the school. They might pull you over, give you a ticket later on that night if you speeding out of Crystal somewhere.
Hey, so just to that point, man, the game sold out.
In the second quarter of the girls' game.
Yeah.
Oh, so it sold out that early?
Yes.
When I came in like it was like probably 5-6 minutes left in the third quarter, and they wouldn't let nobody else in.
Oh, the girls' game?
Yeah, the girls' game.
I mean, I should have texted you, man. Hey, man,
you came in with me.
Well, I couldn't. I was.
Yeah, where you were?
Well, yeah,
I think.
What was I doing? I had practice.
You had practice, yeah.
I had practice.
Oh, that's a wonderful segue into a comment we got.
Oh.
Man, I wasn't feeling good.
Oh,
we'll go back to it.
I guess we'll let Cubbylee answer that. I don't.
Woo.
That's tough. That's a tough one. We'll get one of the sixth graders to cover it.
Okay, I would say this about photography. I'm not sure how the middle school lightings are. Like, if the lighting's bad, it's no point of somebody coming.
Cubbylee, the lighting ain't the only thing that's gonna be bad with middle school.
I do have my eyes on one game that's Lil Cam and Huntington. That's on a Monday. Some games in these middle school games, like I said, my work schedule, my 9 to 5 come first. And these middle school games are during work hours. And I cannot use my PTO time to come take no photos for middle school games.
There you go, Cubby. That's a way to get out of that.
So, but if it's on a Monday and I'm bored, but with me having a newborn on the way, I doubt it.
And you're gonna need to rest
unless I get permission, and I probably need to get a permission slip to go.
So we gotta get permission slip from.
Oh, you covering yourself?
Oh, my wife.
Okay. So you're not the CEO?
Yeah, but hey, I still got another boss I got to answer to.
So you're not the CEO, Cubby?
Hey, y'all know the saying? Happy wife, happy life. I just be trying to stay at the doghouse.
Not the doghouse.
But Miss Harper, what? I'm not even sure. What school? What school kids go?
Yeah, don't worry about that.
What school do you kids go to? Because I am gonna go to I am going to that Fagan Mill in Huntington. I think that's on a Monday, not next Monday, but the following Monday. So
I think she's talking about Jack going over to Warner Robins Middle.
Warner Robins Middle.
The Nation.
If I'm free during this time,
the Nation.
You never know. If you see me, you see me.
I think there'll be some. I think there'll be some coverage. I don't know if it'll be the parents will be. You probably see some stuff posted. I won't say it's coverage, but somebody be posting something.
If anything, I can think that maybe Cubby, you might hit the playoffs / championship, probably championship games. Yeah.
It's kind of hard trying to get to these middle school games.
Yeah.
So middle school is hard because it's some kids first time.
That's like even with football during middle school, all the games be at like 4:00.
Yeah, and then the time scheduling, and it's just hard.
Oh, I don't know. I'm from Florida, so like when our middle school team played, you had the boys, the 7th grade boys played, and then the 8th grade boys played. Then the girls played on their separate days. So it's kind of a little different up here in Georgia.
Yeah, here, both 7th grade played at one
both
school.
The girls and the boys play, and then 8th grade boys and the 8th grade girls play. So that's, and then y'all got a 9th grade JV and the varsity. Man, we just got
not girls. Not girls. Our girls only have JV and varsity, but the boys got 9th grade JV and varsity.
But it's the same way like with the in the high school. The JV boys play, and then the varsity boys play, and the girls they play on another day.
We're not. We only do that with Northside because people ain't gonna get in the game. Well, I mean now when all this COVID stuff gone and things are gonna change, and it gets back. Now we got the seating to accommodate everybody now, but before then we didn't have the seating. If we have all those games on one day. Mm-hmm. All the 9th grade and JV folks ain't leaving.
Gotcha. What happened to the CEO? You catching it? Right?
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about that. Hey, talk about. Was you at that the JV game, the Warner Robins in Northside? I can't remember. That was a game. Can you touch on that?
Yeah, that was a pretty good game, man. To see what the future holds with both programs. Northside played a lot of freshmen on their JV, and we played a lot of freshmen on our JV. It was battle pretty much freshman oriented, and we play a lot of sophomores on our JV as well. So you know, we kind of got after them a little bit, and turned up the pressure there a little bit in the second half, and kind of ran away with it. But as we know, like I said, when we go over there and play them, they're gonna play us as tough as we gonna probably see all year. So we're gonna have to tighten up some stuff.
Hey, shout out to the freshmen y'all brought up for the Lemon Street Classic too, man. So
Yeah,
get some experience.
it was
a soft
two freshmen.
I think it's three. Was it three of them?
I was just two freshmen. Cam Perkins. Well, Cam, he was already there.
No, not Cam. I'm talking about the ones y'all brought up.
Two sophomores and a freshman.
Okay. Yeah.
Jay Johnson. Jay Johnson.
I'm bad with names, so I do apologize, kids.
On game. So we got
I'll leave that up to KP. That's a question for you, KP.
We're not gonna get in. We're not gonna get into that.
They all sorry to me.
Yeah, so it's gonna be from one game to the next. So speaking of that, right? So this kind of gives us an opportunity. So we get kids from the JV and the freshman level to ask us why we not covering them or whatever the case may be. So right now we're covering We're covering JV. We're covering varsity. Varsity games for the most part.
Offline, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, so we covering the varsity games, and that's kind of where our focus is at. If you're good enough to be freshman and play on varsity, there go your opportunity right there. As far as getting into the middle school levels, it's rough to kind of pull something out of that, because it could be one game that's spectacular, and then it could be a next game that's not so spectacular. Just because that's more of a development.
Yes.
That's still a development process.
See,
I don't think there's... Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tat.
No, go ahead, bro.
Well, I was just going to say, a lot of, to KP's point, a lot of those kids in middle school need to develop. I think you're going to have some kids that's going to stand out because they've been playing more basketball and have taken it more serious. And we know who some of those kids are, but it still may not look right at a middle school level, because you need certain positions to do certain things and have to develop those positions to do those things. So it's not you don't want to put too much on that, because it's still growing. It's still developing.
And then real quick, Tat, mind you, Charles and myself both have kids playing middle school ball.
Yes.
Right. So when we say these things, it's not that we diminishing what middle school basketball is, because we have kids that's playing. Charles' son on the 7th grade team. My son's playing in the 8th grade team. So we have kids that's there, but our focus is not. It's not there yet, because we're not trying to put that pressure on them and to be something more than they're not. Everybody needs to develop. And once you get to that varsity level, we're looking at you as now you're developed enough to be featured or to be identified for what you're doing.
Well, I'm
work needs to be done.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be as totally honest as I can be. I'm sick of people. I'm sick of people, mainly parents. Pretty much, want to take the kids to. I want to take my kids where he can be noticed. I want to take my kids where he's gonna be able to play. I'm sick of that. I'm sick. I'm so sick of that, man. Like, I'm gonna
piggyback on that, Tat, because as a scout job is to find your kid, and if your kid ain't developed or is not putting in that work, and as a parent, you gotta push your kid, or your kid gotta have that will to be pushed himself.
Not only that, man. My thing about it is some might say, hey, well, it's a lot of good kids going to this school, so I'm gonna take my kid over here where they ain't there and I know he can play. Well, what are you teaching your kid? You teach your kid not to compete? You teach your kid. What do you teach? What are you teaching your kid? It's gonna be much easier over here for you to play, so I'm gonna take you over here. What you gonna do when you get ready for that job interview? What are you gonna do then? You know what you gonna do when somebody beat you out of
Don't
that
be
job?
afraid of the competition. Love
Yeah,
the
man.
competition. Love to compete.
So I think
I'm sick of that, man. I get so sick of that, man. And we see it from year to year to year to year to year. I want to take my kid. We want to go because my kid, so he can shine, so he can stand out. Yeah, but I mean, what's good is him. He might be shining or not shining still. I mean, and
That goes for that's go for AAU level 2, Tat.
I mean, then you over here getting the hell beat out of you.
But think about this, Tat. Think about this. For those parents that's doing that, you're doing that at a high school level, and 90% of the time, unless your kid is a dog, which there are exceptions to kids that's going into college their freshman year. But more than likely, your kid is going to college. If he's playing at or she's playing at a high level, he or she's going to have to go into that college and compete for that starting position. It is not going to be handed to you.
Nah, it doesn't.
It don't work that way.
If it doesn't work that way, but if they got that mentality in high school, they're gonna have that same mentality when somebody's recruiting them. They got that same mentality when they're in rec ball. They got that same mentality whenever they're doing anything else. It's a mentality that they're giving to these kids. They give some people, and I ain't talking about all people. No, I'm talking about some people. Some people are giving these kids of a mentality. Hey, we don't want you to go over there and play with all the good kids. No. No, I'm just saying that right there makes me mad.
Hey, look, so Ted, I've what you're explaining, I ran into. I was trying to recruit a kid because the kid was really, really good. But they didn't want to bring the kid to the team because certain players was on the team. They feel like they wanted their kid to play X amount of minutes or X amount of this position. It's like, look, your kid's going to play, but kids take on their own roles. I can get you train him or her to be a point guard, but their natural role is a 3, and that's what the kid natural role. That's what he naturally goes to.
But that's and I tell people this all the time. If you got any suggestions that you think your kid is a point guard and he's a 6'4" 8th grader, and you think he's a point guard, and he ain't handling the ball like that, maybe you need to get your own team. Maybe you need to do that. I mean, because don't sit here and question what we're trying to do and what we're trying to put. And I'm not saying that we're always right. No, we're not. But I mean, damn, now if the boy's 6'4" and can't handle the basketball, he ain't a point guard.
He ain't KD.
Yeah, but the thing about it is they see 6'4" point guards in high school that could actually handle the basketball. Now here's your kid, the biggest kid on the floor in the middle school, and you want to be a point guard when he can't handle the basketball.
Right.
Man, get out of here with that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, man? I'm sick of that.
Hey, let's jump into this question.
Okay.
This is a great question. So what are your views about a kid? What are your views about your kid being in a coaching system that doesn't seem to be a system that can improve your child's level?
Get him out.
So what are we talking? We talking AAU? We talking school? What are we talking? What level are we talking?
Shit, it shouldn't matter. If the coaching system ain't right for your kid, if it ain't right for your kid, get him out. That's what I think. I mean, it's simple. Especially high school. If it's high school, if you don't think that the system is right for your kid, get him out.
Now, with that being said, though, that's easier said than done, right?
Well, I mean, it's easier said than done. Yes, it is. But my thing, and trust me, I ain't a big fan of transferring here, jumping ship, this, that, and the other. Now, if you jumping ship just to be jumping ship, and just because you don't think was right or what the coach is doing,
right? Because
you don't see fit. That's the same thing that goes back to the 6'4" kid that's in 8th grade that can't handle the basketball. Parent think he's a point guard. And not saying, Mr. Little, this is your situation, but I'm just saying if that's a situation of you think your kid's this and he's not that, then I mean,
so I think you evaluate. I think you evaluate it, right? So I think you evaluate the situation that's in front of you. So if that situation becomes where your child feel like it's not for them, they can't look. This isn't for me, and you are on board with that. Like, yeah, no, this system ain't gonna work for you. Like, yeah, then I think you do it. But if it's one of those things where it's just a kid, that's, you have to understand that there's times where it is a reality where that system is not for that child, and there's a time where kids, they are kids, they will complain about little things. So you have to be able to recognize the difference between the two. If it's one of those things, I think it's hey, you need to kind of suck this up and figure it out.
So my response to that would be, hopefully you exhausted all means necessary, right? So you've had the conversations with the coaches, you try to figure out and understand what the vision is for your child in that system, right? And then at that point, of course, you have options to kind of allude what Coach Tat said. You can look to transfer somewhere else or something along those lines. But before you do that, to piggyback on Charles' point, hopefully you exhausted all possibilities, had those conversations, kind of get a feel for what's going on, get a feel for how the coach sees your kid, and then make the best decision based on that.
So and I'm gonna add to this real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna add to this real quick because it's important. You have to know the direction of those programs too. So there's one thing. There are programs that start to coach and start to teach basketball when basketball starts. There are programs that start this at an early age and it's very continuously throughout the year. So know the direction of that program, and if that direction and that vision is shared with you, you may be okay. If you can't see that vision, definitely, you might be right about what you're thinking. So I'll leave it at that.
I just gonna just try to check up on the transfer rule. I know the metro area kids can transfer, but down here, it seems like kids can't transfer. All the transfers get blocked.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the GHA got going on. Or athletic or ADs be blocking transfers. So
all comments go up. So whether it's
I mean,
what was your question, Cubbylee?
No,
just the transfer, just how y'all guys were saying, trying to pulling your kid out. But say if you trying to pull your kid out to put him to a better program, that transfer could get blocked.
Yeah.
It's something you just stuck with.
Well, it's some things you stuck with too, and I mean, if the system,
how many high schools here in Houston County? What, 4, 5? So we only got 5 options.
Yeah.
So that's where I would give a plug to. That's important to be locked in with a good summer camp program as well.
Yeah, good summer AAU team.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. You got to think about this. Yeah, you might be locked into a good AAU program that has a great system. Wherever you play, but when you go back to the high school, it's the same old thing.
Oh, it's real, Mr.
Yeah. It's real, man. So you got to have your T's crossed and your I's dotted when you get ready to make a move like that. If you planning on making a move like that, you got to make sure it's within the white book, as they say, a bona fide move. That bona fide move consists of a lot of things. So if you got any questions, anything that you need to know, go to the GHSA page, the Georgia High School Association.
I think if a school is failing too, if a school is failing, I'm not sure. I don't want to say the wrong answer, but I think if the school is failing, you can transfer your child. You probably can speak on that, Tat.
Go to GeorgiaHighSchool.net and go to the it's called the White Book. Look at all your rules of what you got, and within your bona fide moves, and choose which way you want to go.
Hey man, I don't know, man. Like you said, the metro area, they got a little bit more flexibility in what they can do.
Well,
Hey, GSA was supposed their football, so there's no conversation about that.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't so much of the metro area has flexibility. It's a bunch of your county stuff too.
Yeah. And that's
so the flexibility. It ain't flexibility. The Georgia High School Association rules apply around the whole state of Georgia.
Yeah, the counties have their
the counties have their say so as well.
Right. So yeah, and that's what I mean. It's as far as flexibility, not so much GHSA. Yeah, it's the same across the board. But when you get to these counties, there is so it differentiates from county to county. So
right.
Metro areas kind of a little bit more. But I just don't like the fact. This is what I don't like. If a kid,
I believe you're a taxpayer. Your child can go wherever school they want to go to.
That's kind of where I'm going.
Well, listen, think about it. The No Child Left Behind rule is still in effect. That has never went away.
Okay,
so you still have the school. You still have the school of choice. That you get those letters in the mail every single year. Yeah. You get those letters in the mail. You still have school here in Houston County. I can't speak for other counties, but I know it's still no child left behind. It still is in effect. Here in Houston County, you still get those letters. You still receive those letters every year of school of choice, which is the No Child Left Behind Act. You still have that, but the county has to say so. They get those numbers and they see whether the schools are crowded or not. Mm-hmm. And that way they dictate so whether you could go or not. Now, as far as athletics,
go ahead, Ted.
Okay. As far as athletics, then you go back to the white book, Georgia High School Association.
I give you interest a good one, Ted. Elko, Georgia. Right outside Perry or near Perry. I'm not sure where it's at. It's over there by Perry.
Elko. Yeah.
Those kids get an option between Perry and veterans. Mm-hmm. Is that fair to all the rest of the kids?
I don't know if it's so much they get an option.
I think it's where the line is at, right? So, like, if you got kids coming out of Mossy Creek, some of those kids are Hoco, and then some of those kids are Perry, based on where their address is at.
No, but
I don't think. Yeah, but I think what he's saying is
Georgia, you get options to choose between Perry or Veterans High School.
Right. And that's the No Child Left Behind. You have and here in Houston County, you could choose. You can say, all right, I'm in Northside Zone. I want to go to Warner Robins, but you better not be no athlete. If you're athlete, then that goes back to the white book.
Exactly. Denied.
Yeah, but that's within the Georgia high school sports. But if you're just a normal student, if you're a normal student, you may be able to attend Warner Robins being in Northside Zone. You just got to have your own ride. You just got to be able to get to school.
Gotcha.
But it changes when you're an athlete.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, I want to give an update on the score. 35-10. Browns are up on the Steelers in the third quarter.
Good night. Night.
So KP, you disappeared for a minute. You want to talk about that?
I didn't disappear, man.
Nah, you went off.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Nah.
You did. You went off.
Hey, Ted, so y'all play.
Ain't nothing to discuss there.
What's that, Cubby?
Y'all got any games before Saturday?
No, actually, we had to count. Who had to cancel? Ware County canceled last week. Wayne County, I think, canceled.
Wayne County?
Yeah, Wayne County canceled this week. So we don't have a game until Saturday. Veterans. So we just trying to roll with the punches. I know we canceled last Friday. Well, we didn't cancel, but the game got canceled Friday with Ware County, and we making that game up sometime here in a week or two, I think. So
Hey, that would have been brutal on y'all, man. Driving there and trying to come back and play a game on Saturday.
yeah, I think veterans got to go to Ware County on Friday. I think they got to go to Ware on Friday, then turn around and play us.
Play y'all Friday, play y'all Saturday.
Yeah.
So I want to touch on something real quick.
Come on with it.
So Ted, I know you kind of spoke about it earlier because we assumed that I think KP and myself kind of assumed that there were going to be football players that came. If they played last year, they came back, and you quickly stated, "Hell no, they got to try out." So, how does that look for you guys? I understand
what you say now? My bad.
As far as the football players that were coming back, they still had to try out for the basketball team. It wasn't an automatic saying, "Hey, you on the team." So how did you and Coach Garmin and the staff get to doing those things? What made you guys decide to do that?
Well, Coach, it's done every year. It's always been done like that. When football's over with, the football players, band members have a chance to try out. For the basketball team. So it's nothing. I mean that just goes back to Coach Gorman anyway. Even if it wasn't mandated to do that, Coach Gorman would have done it anyway because he's always been a man of nothing's earned. Well, not nothing's earned, but nothing's given. Everything is earned. So it would have been a case of we'd have been trying out anyway. So everybody's equal opportunity when it comes to that. But I mean it's mandate for you to do it. I'm pretty sure some places it's not, but that's just something that we've always done. It was always done before us. So we just continue on because I think that's what's right. And I mean, if you look at it, you sometimes people kind of know who's gonna come out the football field, who they won't possibly play. But I mean, it's still equal opportunity for everybody. Maybe somebody's on the football team that you didn't think could really play that could play, that could help you. So
what about the band? Y'all keep anybody from the band?
Actually, we did. We kept a kid on the JV that was in the band. That actually is pretty good. That's the thing. That's the beauty of doing that, to give those kids a chance.
Find them hidden gems.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No pun intended. Yeah. Good stuff, man. I just like the fact that it's still don't come. You're not gonna come here and think this is gonna be given to you because you were outstanding at this sport. You still gotta prove to me that you can do this sport. You might be a great baseball player, a great track player, a great football player, whatever the case may be. But when it comes to this, you still got to show it to me. What's up, KB?
I didn't say nothing, Charles.
You over there laughing.
I'm listening to you.
One thing I can say about Coach Gorman, and I say it again, 2 hours, 18 minutes later, I'll say it again. Coach Gorman cut his own stepson. Well, his own son. Because he didn't foresee him helping the program. He had to go home and hear it. And then I had to hear it. But I mean, you gotta think. You gotta think. If the man sees that much within his program to say, hey, I don't think he can help us.
So what is the result? What in your experience, what has been the result of keeping a kid around just to keep a kid around?
Never want to keep a kid around just to keep a kid around, because you hindering the development of somebody else. That's me. That's just me personally. I never want to keep a kid around just to keep a kid around. But now you got different circumstances of keeping a kid around, or why to keep a kid around. All right, now we might run into a case of what you finna say, Charles.
Well, I'm just asking. So no. I'm dead serious. So you got a kid. So here's the thing. So you got a kid to play with you, your freshman year, his freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, right? So come his senior year, this kid has been around the program for a while, but you got a freshman or sophomore. You're like, let's go out. You got 2 or 3 of them that's out playing him.
It's happened.
You gotta let him go.
It's happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's happened. We had a kid. I'm telling you, we had a kid that was within the program. I mean, didn't pan. Coach Gorman didn't see he didn't pan out come that senior year. I mean, why stop the development of a up and coming sophomore or a junior that you're gonna have for another year that you really ain't gonna get much out of that senior? Why are you gonna hold that sophomore junior back?
Yeah,
for getting that game time experience or getting that varsity experience. But to go back to what I was saying was about, keeping the kid around, you might have different reasons. You might have a kid that's got a bad home life. You got a kid that's got a bad home life. You know it. This is his outlet. Then I could see keeping that kid around because he don't want. Going on the road on an away game, get something to eat might be the only thing he had to eat.
Yep.
So you have to look at different circumstances of why you would keep a kid around just to keep him around. Now that situation, I would say, bite the bullet on that. But as far as just keeping the kid around, just to keep him around, nah.
Just real quick, the Steelers done scored again, man. So
it be your own kids.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Be your own kids.
But we just said they get cut.
But yeah, I think those were some great answers because those are some things I think if you're not like myself, I'm not in the school coaching realms of things, so you don't get to see. You guys, these coaches are seeing these kids day in and day out. And they understand what's going on with them. So from the outside looking in, I'm in the bleachers. I'm like, man, why is this kid here? But the home life is what it is, like you said. That makes sense.
But now sometimes that ain't always the case.
Right. It's different scenarios based on different programs. Everybody got their own reasoning.
Different strokes for different program folks.
Yeah. No. I got you. Trust me. I understand because I was looking for something else. But yeah, I understand. I got you.
I mean, you said maybe somebody keeping them in for booster money. I mean, it's done. People, some people do that. Some people keep kids for booster money. Some people play kids for booster money. But I know at one around high school, Coach Gorman doesn't do that because he's not a big fan of that. You ain't getting it done. You ain't getting it done. Bottom line, whether you freshman, senior, sophomore, junior, you ain't getting it done. You ain't getting it done. He's always been like that.
Yep. I think that's the best way to be, man.
Yeah, you got to be that way, man. You can't just. You can't keep little John on the team because it's well.
Well, this is what I think. This is my thing. I think there are kids out there, even in the Middle Georgia area, at every program. There are kids out there that is putting in work, and you hate to see a kid that that's putting in work, and a kid that's on the floor just because of the status of or a relationship of that the kid may have or his parents or whatever the case may have. And you like, oh my God, this kid could be, he could really help you on this program down the road. So that's for me, that's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch.
The real question is, are you trying to win?
Well, if you're doing those things, if you're doing that, you ain't trying to win. You ain't trying to grow your program. Yeah, you ain't trying to win.
That's the real question. Are you in it to try to win? Are you in it to, to make sure you got those whatever dollars amounts you're getting from the parents?
All right, so we just hit 2 hours and 20 minutes. I am now on official Red Cup topics. So wherever it goes,
what is going on? What is that?
But I don't know what y'all got going on.
I'm on Red Cup topics.
Man, you was already on Red Cup topic when you start to my chicken pox.
Yeah.
Mr. 1 hour.
Yeah, miss 1 hour. But man, like I said, man, that,
Whoa. Who's been carrying these conversations?
Charles, he been asking questions. Well, let
Exactly.
me ask you this.
Hey, I only asked 2 questions.
Nah, Charles. Well,
Well,
I only asked 2.
no pun intended.
yeah, no pun. You know.
Hey, rewind the tape. I asked 2.
Hey, I gotten a couple of text messages over here. You asked more than 2.
Nah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the questions that he asked were good questions, man. And maybe somebody needed to hear that. I mean,
all good, but don't keep bringing up an hour when you taking the show to an hour and a half, 2 hours, right. 2.5 hours.
Why you ain't in the bed?
I don't know. Guess what? I go to school.
He said, "Guess what?"
I told you, guess.
Hey, but I do want to tell you this real quick, and it kind of go back to Terry's question or comment. Congratulations to all the young men and women that made their middle school teams. Be successful in that, and
keep developing.
Keep
put in the extra work.
Yeah, keep taking advantage of that. I don't know who's commenting, but keep taking advantage of that, and keep wanting to do what understand that process, right? So this is the first time some of you guys and young ladies have went up against a team where you could potentially be cut, that you had to actually make a team. So understand what that is, understand that process, and just keep going forward with that.
Man, Erica gonna be late. Erica gonna be late reading, cuz.
I don't know. They just popped up.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know.
Oh,
but I'm just gonna let her comment.
Well, I mean, like you say, man, parents, keep your kids working. I mean, that's the main thing, and I mean, just keep them working, man. I mean, it's gonna pay off. But the thing about it is, they got to want it. They have to want it. Just because like me, I want AJ to be the best basketball player ever.
Mm-hmm.
But he keep running around here with a soccer ball.
Right.
I mean, I ain't gonna tell him not to play.
Right.
If he wants to play.
Hey, that's facts right there, Mr. Little.
That's even bigger right there. So you know what, and just even kind of based on this comment right here, I think it's one of those. Charles, put that back up, please.
That's for the
parents. I think that's for the parents.
Yeah.
So not only the kids, but the parents need to understand that. This is school ball now. So if your kid isn't doing or performing to the level of expectation that the coach has set out for them, and they don't get playing time, they don't get playing time.
But also, kids got to understand their role too.
Right.
They got to be happy with that. You got to understand your role.
But again, that goes back to the 6'4" 8th grade kid whose mama and daddy thinks he's a point guard that cannot handle the basketball, but he's rebounding and getting putbacks every game. But they want him on the perimeter.
Yeah.
But I'm telling him to get on that box and get down there, rebound and post. So now we got a problem.
But I don't know. I think a lot of kids probably coming from middle school thinking that they're starting, they get to high school, it's a whole different level. Because I kind of fell into that trap in baseball. So I think you just have to put in the work and you got to want it. You got to want it. If your parents got to tell you to wake up and go run or do some sit-ups and do some push-ups, you don't want it.
I'm gonna before you go, Charles. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I had a nephew. My nephew graduated 2018. We've had access to go to a gym every single day if he wanted to. He played basketball with me since he been in the 5th grade. The AU basketball, played all the way up into high school. I always tell him, get up, let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Oh, no, we'll go tomorrow. Oh, we'll go tomorrow. We'll do this. We'll do that. I got to the point where I quit asking. I can't make you do it. I can't make you get up and say, Hey, let's go to even if I make you go to the gym, you ain't gonna go hard. And then when I'm gonna be in there fussing and cussing, you ain't going hard, and you don't want to be there. So why I'm gonna make you go there? All right, fast forward. Trials. You get to your junior year. He played 9th grade, JV as a 10th grader. Get to his junior year. Coach going, hey man, what you want to do with your nephew? Cut him. He'll tell you that I said that. If he was watching, he'll tell you. Say he can't help us. Cut him. And I meant every word I said. My mama was mad. My brother was mad. My nephew was mad. No, you ain't put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot help us win a basketball game.
No freebies.
You will hurt us more than you help us. Cut him. And I meant that. I really did. I meant that.
Yeah.
Was I upset? I wasn't so much of being upset, but I'm telling you, let's go to the gym. Let's get up and go to the gym. I remember all those days.
Right.
So now we put you on the team. Who you gonna beat out for playing time?
Right.
You just gonna be the 15th man.
Whoa. Back up, Tat. You said something now that's very, very important. Who he gonna beat out for what?
Right. Who he gonna beat out for playing time? He ain't gonna beat nobody out.
So you just don't get playing time. You gotta
earn it.
Gotta earn playing time.
There we go.
Hey, hold on. I'll say this. I can't say this for any other high school, but I can say this at Warner Robins High School. You gotta earn your playing time. I can say that.
Earn playing time.
You gotta earn it.
And where is that earned at?
That's earned at and that's earned in practice. That's earned in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, man, no, okay.
But therefore that goes back to, again, you're not just gonna be the 15th man. Why? We're gonna keep this guy to be the 15th man on the team, and he can't beat out nobody else for playing time.
Right.
So now you talking about you want to be a practice player. You don't need but 10 to practice.
Yep. So I think this is what people don't, and I don't claim to be a high school program expert, right?
Me either. Yeah, but it's just the truth.
But if I keep a senior who I know I can't use, that's 1 year less development that I have with a sophomore that I can use for 2 years. So I ain't got to be a program specialist to understand that, but I just need to understand math, and that's basic math.
I'm gonna say this, and this is just me. If I see a freshman that I know can play JV and on to his 10th grade year that we're planning on developing him, why wouldn't he get varsity minutes?
Right.
If his position, if it's not so many guards at his position,
yeah,
or so many bigs at his position,
yeah.
No, that makes sense. But why I'm gonna keep a senior that ain't gonna probably see the floor, in front of a sophomore that gonna help you for the next 2 years, that you depending on, or the next 3 years, I should say.
Yeah, I think something else is important to note, man. Parents, the kids have to buy in. You can't advocate for the kids if they're not buying in.
The parents got to buy in. It ain't the kid.
No. Right. So you're right, Tat. The parents have to buy in and understand. But if the kids aren't buying in to put that work in, and then now the season comes, you as a parent can't go to the coach trying to figure out what's going on when you know your kid hasn't put in that work.
And another thing, just because your kid is all world in rec ball, don't mean he's gonna be all world in high school. That talent catches up with you.
Yes, sir.
It's more than just playing. It's more than just playing.
I mean, you got kids that's scoring 28 of 30 points in a rec game. He's all world.
So let me. I'll say this. I don't know, but I think I ain't gonna get into that.
35-22.
Still down 13. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's just the mentality of parents now have tremendously changed. We've entered a world now that everything is supposed to be easy
Yep.
and given. Based let's just say your kid was a stud in middle school, straight stud. Now some kids coming out of middle school now have to almost be promised they're gonna get playing time just for them to go to their high school.
But
You see it every year.
I will say this: if your child is 6'4" and dominating middle school, I want them. I want them on my travel team.
Yeah, but he's on your travel team because he's gonna be playing his age group. But if he's a 6'4" 8th grader dominating and you plan on playing him as a freshman, that don't necessarily mean he's gonna dominate. He's gonna learn.
Well, I can tell you this. I know. Hey, we'll know real soon if he's gonna dominate when he in that battleground. You'll know.
Well, yeah, that too. Shout out to Sean Williams. He go to that battleground.
You get that you know.
Yeah. So
it's levels. It's levels to it. It's levels
yeah,
to
it
it.
is.
But if he's 6'4", y'all DM me. I'll take him.
6'4", 7th grader, that is, if that's what he's talking about.
6'4", 7th grade. You talking about you got a 6'4", 7th grader sitting to me.
That's why I love summer program, man. The AAU program, because you gonna separate. You're gonna separate that. You're gonna separate that he was the man in rec ball versus when he get on that travel circuit. Well,
it depends on where you play at in that travel circuit.
Depending on where you're playing at. Let me only say that. But depending on where you're playing at, it's gonna separate. It's gonna separate them, and it's gonna separate them. It's gonna frustrate them.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's good.
Yeah, it's gonna separate them. It's gonna frustrate them. Now, what you do after you get frustrated, then you'll tell what kind of player he's gonna be.
Yeah.
Then if he gonna grit his teeth and say, they ain't gonna continue to do me like that.
There you go.
Or he's gonna say, oh, well, that's too tough for me, and I want to do something else.
Yeah. Hey, it's a couple of AAU tournaments coming up in March. Y'all participating in them?
Middle school, in March. Yeah, March.
Yeah, by March.
Yeah, by March.
Cubby, it's actually tournament starting. AAU tournament starting this month, man.
Right.
Yeah. Middle school.
You got a lot of counties not playing middle school basketball.
Right.
But
there was a couple of adult AAU tournaments.
Adult AAU tournament. Adult AAU tournaments.
Yeah, man. It was.
Who the hell?
Let's just go. Let's get out of that, man.
Adult playing. Man, you saying adult, 21 and older.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we
Hey, Tack, you the point guard, Charles is shooting.
No.
I'm a small forward, man. Mellow.
I ain't even running to open this door right here. Talking about playing point guard, man. I ain't running nowhere. That dog get out to me. He gonna have to fight. I ain't running nowhere.
Knuckle up.
Yeah, you want to knuckle up. He gonna sit up on his back too.
And he like Charles on tap. No hands.
Yeah, man. But I'm talking about adults playing AAU basketball. Who
give it up.
No.
I'm just talking.
That's probably the stupidest thing I've heard in the last couple weeks. Grown folk playing AAU basketball. When did grown people start playing AAU?
Hey, exactly. Exactly, man.
Hey, Red Cup topics. We own it.
Man, Sean, if you watch it, man, you will it. Somebody, y'all have a grown-up AAU tournament. A grown-up AAU tournament.
Hey,
grassroots.
Man, that's probably the stupidest thing I've heard in my life.
No, we can't say that. All right, man. So been working on my transition, KP.
Yeah, man. All grown up AAU tournament.
So we would have went from, we talked a little bit about middle school, a little bit about high school, a little bit about
COVID
and
chicken pox,
a little grassroots. So did we miss
photography?
Grown folk AAU basketball. How many tournaments and stops they got?
Hey, I know if I play in a grown-up AAU, we got to have 10 timeouts per half because I'm gonna be gassed.
What they playing at? What I want to know. I ain't seen no camera.
I'm sure there's video somewhere.
Anybody? Anybody covering the game? Waste it. You ain't covering them games. we ain't seen no scores posted.
Hey, Cubbylee with us, so we know he ain't there.
Yeah, Cubbylee ain't got no pictures.
None.
I'm trying to figure out who playing. Where they playing at?
Hey,
I'm trying to catch a hamstring shot.
Man, what in the world?
Hey, man.
I'm pulling the muscle, rolling the ankle.
So we had 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Just 1 hour.
Yeah.
So now you doing what I do.
No, come. You seen the show last week? Charles said, "Hey,
I
KB,
think he's gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it
KB,
up.
go ahead and take us out of here, man."
Yeah, see you all, man. Wrap this up. Let's go.
Hey man, we're gonna hit 3 hours. We gotta go. My peoples, we love y'all. I'm taking us out tonight. Listen, viewers, we love y'all.
Hey, Charles, take him out with that Sweat Hotel voice.
My viewers, I appreciate y'all. We all appreciate y'all. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate you coming in every Sunday at 8 p.m. If you need any additional assistance, any additional information,
Tap, put your bag back on.
We'll be sure to get back with you.
There you go.
Cubbylee, man. Go on, let the people know what it is and how they can find my boy Cubbylee.
You can find me on Instagram at Shots by Cubbylee, on Facebook on Cubbylee Photography, or on Twitter Shots by Cubbylee.
All right, man. Appreciate that, dog.
And some game photos I do post on cubbylee.smug.com. So, but those photos, of course, you're gonna have to pay for, and they are proof protected. So, like once you buy the photos, they'll be yours. No issues at all. So, I just post it up. If you want to buy them and support, I appreciate the support. So,
hey man, y'all get out and support my boy Cubbylee. Make sure y'all get out there.
It. And thank y'all guys for having me on.
Oh yeah, anytime, man. That's what family do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
KP, what you got, KP?
Hey man, I just want to give a shout out to our sponsors again, man. That's all. KPP Designs, Hype South Media, Hype South Skills Lab.
You got to close the show, man. I can't do this shit. No.
Hey man, so our sponsors: KPP Designs, Hype South Media, Hype South Skills Lab, 619 Training, Happy Hydro. We appreciate you guys as always. Viewers, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate the interaction on the comments, man. So keep them coming. Next show next week. Tap, what you got before we get out of here?
Hey man, I ain't got nothing, man. The ball team done, so ain't much I can. Oh, I got about the Saints. Oh, they're funny. I showed y'all news that week too.
What?
Yeah, you laughing about my ball team, but no, man, man, Cubbylee, man, keep chopping wood, man. We behind you 100%. We appreciate everything that you do, man. All the shots that you get. Man, keep it coming, man. Whatever you need us to do, man, we there. We know you one phone call away, man. If
send me them AAU dates too.
Yeah. We actually we're working on scheduling, finalizing scheduling, and all that stuff, man. Dates and stuff like that. So we gonna have that stuff done. Hopefully by this week, so we can get that out to some of the parents and all that stuff, man. But we appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man, Cubbylee, you know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Charles, I'm scared to throw it back to you, man. But you got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah. As y'all know, man, make sure y'all get on the watchmylights.com. Actually, we don't even know, Twitter stocks went down. So if y'all need somewhere else to go, make sure y'all get on there, watchmylights.com, and start sharing your videos with sports. If you're an enthusiast, if you're a player, if you're a coach, it doesn't matter. So make sure you create an account and get those highlights out there.
One more thing. Hey, I shoot more than just sports too. So if you got a family photo session, I need to get with Miss Tat. Miss KB, hit me back up. We sent the email, so we need to hear back from you. So
Man, I need to hit you up too, KP. Cubbylee. I need to hit you up, man.
I'm gonna send you a link.
Yeah, send me a link.
I will.
My wife been bugging me about some pictures. But anyway, so make sure y'all follow Watch My Lights. Make sure y'all go to the Facebook page. Make sure y'all do those things, man. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know y'all kind of caught the last 30 minutes of the Red Cup topics. We're gonna work on that.
We might as well make that a segment.
Yeah, Red Cup topics. There you go. Charles, come up with a graphic for it, man. Then we'll get to the red top. Yeah. So then people know when we switch into the Red Cup topics.
So you saying I can't transition?
No, I'm saying
I need to have a red.
What
cup.
I'm saying is we have a Red Cup top. So put a Red Cup on there, right? And Red Cup topics. And at that point, the viewers know when you see the Red Cup, we'll discuss anything. It doesn't have to be sports related, basketball related, whatever's on your mind. We'll have that conversation.
What you want to cut? Brown, clear, or red? Like,
well, it's Red Cup, Charles. So if you could get a Red Cup.
I said, what you want in the cup?
Nothing. It's just a Red Cup.
You are like you lady man.
Just a Red Cup, man. That's it. Nobody gonna see the inside.
You want the ice showing?
So it looks something similar to this, and then like Red Cup topics going over the top or something like that. However you put it together.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. So we got what 13 more minutes before we hit 3 hours. My way. I mean,
nah. I ain't gonna last 13 more minutes.
All right, I was just saying. Charles, just keep talking.
Charles is taking us beyond what we were supposed to be at.
Oh, my bad. Let me take us on up out of here. Well, people, we appreciate you for tuning in. We appreciate our sponsors. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We will be on the show. We'll let you know exactly who's going to be the special guest for that week. And if you have any questions, any information you want to get out, make sure you hit us on all platforms. Go like, subscribe, and do all those things. So,
hey, Charles, you got to tell them about the Listen to Go.
Listen on the go. That's right. Yes, make sure you listen on the go. iHeart, Spotify.
Yeah, you'll be able to drive to South Carolina and back on this show.
Yay! Yeah.
Hey, title hotline.
Right. It's the rock.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So listen on the go. iHeart, Apple, and Spotify. If y'all got those questions, hit us in the DM. Actually, you can just mention us in the comments of your social media. So, but that's all we got. We out.